What's up, chat? We're back for the usual drafts. Last week, that was just 2 days ago. Man, it's been a long week. This Monday, 2 days ago, we were live. It got 9 wins out of the possible 10. So it was a good run. But let's try to do one better this time. 10 wins tonight. Let's run it. Time to draft. Storm Spirit is completely unplayable. I will not be taking that card. What do we have instead? Nothing is exciting about this pack at all. I'm gonna take Golden Ticket because it's not the worst, and in this pack, nothing really is unpassable. I'm gonna take Assassin's Apprentice because I don't want any of these cards. In a sense, Assassin's Apprentice has the highest upside. Ooh, Lion, another awful hero. I'm not taking that either. Cunning Plan has the word draw a card on it, so the floor on that is higher than average. Like, at the worst, you get to draw a card, and I guess I'll take this Caught Unprepared, though I don't think this is a good card, but I think it is better than all the other ones. The upside is higher. Oh, finally some good cards. Dimensional Portal is a totally top tier slammable card by all measures. Pit Fighter. I like Pit Fighter quite a bit. Rookery is good, Compel is good. But Compel is a very similar card to Cunning Plan, and I have that already, so I'm going to take this Pit Fighter. Standard Legion Bearer is a top tier card. Happy to slam that. And Defensive Bloom is totally fine. All colors on the table right now. Viper. I don't really want to draft Viper. It is only marginally better than Farvon, and some pick orders, some experts even think it's worse than Farvon. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but man, I don't want to play Viper. So I am going to not take this Viper and hope for the best on the last pick. Mazzy. Okay, Mazzy is a lot better than Viper. This is still not a great hero, but it's not total trash tier. It's like right in the middle. Oh, Mazzy. I don't like Mazzy enough to take another one right away. So Stonehall Elite is an easy take, and so is Rimusk Blessing, and so is Pickoff, though. These are all very good cards. Slay is good, but it's not as good as Pickoff. So basically the decision here is, do I want this great green card or this great black card? And I do actually think Pickoff is just more powerful than Rimusk Blessing. Though they are both very, very good. And so Stonehall Elite, I'm happy to take that. Yeah, after all those bad packs, we get one with a whole bunch of cards I would have been happy to take. Like Stonehall Elite, Pickoff, Rimusk Blessing are all top tier, and then Slay is in the pack too. Foresight's pretty good. I like a Poaching Knife from time to time. I'm going to put this Book of the Dead on the bench though. Hopefully I'm not playing that. Ogre Conscript, that's an easy slam. Rock solid animal right here. Stonehold Cloak is really good. So is Cleric and Favor. So there's a lot to like in this pack. Stonehall Cloak is better than these other cards, but the item deck is always going to be fine, and your main deck might struggle for playables. So Selfish Cleric, it's between Selfish Cleric and Cloak. I'm leaning towards Cloak though. This is a seriously good equipment. Alright, I'm in. Alright, got a Cleric anyway. Woo! Rewarded. And I'll take Crippler. I don't love Crippler, but it's better than all these other cards. Wow, this is a pack full of nothing. I guess I'll take Intimidation and Trebuchets. Obliterating Orb, there's some case for that, but unless this deck ends up with multiple gold mines, I don't think I want to gum up my item deck with all these expensive things. Yeah, I'll take these things. Assured Destruction. I'll take Foresight and Assured Destruction. Oh no. Well, I'm not playing Lion. This card is so bad. So that's a Debbie. Ooh, I'm happy to slam Tread Protector though. That's a perfectly good first pickable hero. Alright, what do I need to cut? Defensive Stance on the bench. Howling Mind is out. I hope I'm not playing Trebuchets. Mana Drain is out because Lion is out. Defensive Gloom Cleric, Intimidation. The rest of these are pretty good. Caught Unprepared is not a card I want to have to play. Alright, so Tread Protector is easy pick. And Oglodi Vandal is strong. Mantle, Pike. Pike is pretty good too. I don't think it's better than Vandal though, so I'm going to take this Tread Protector, who's totally rock solid, and Oglodi Vandal. Alright, Centaur Warrunner, I have no regrets. Tread Protector is better than this guy, for sure. Phase Boots is a little tricky. There's a Payday. Yeah, in this otherwise unexciting pack, I will take the Payday. Rebel Decoy, that's an easy one. And I could take a Plate or New Orders. No, I'm definitely not playing New Orders, so I'll take the Plate over it. Instigator's good. Alright, I guess I am taking another one of these items. Or I could take the Juke. Eh. So, medium? I'll take the Orb, though I'm probably not going to play it unless a whole bunch of gold mines start showing up. Bellow's fine. Take the Shield. And two things I'm definitely not playing. Darkseer, I'm not taking that. Whoa, baby! I don't know if you've read this card before, but +4 everything. I'm slamming this. Oh my god, there's a Miss of Avernus in the pack too. This is a good pack. These are both like nearly unpassable bombs, so I'm taking them, definitely. It's going to take a second to purge out the things I'm not playing. Assured Destruction is only a maybe. And Assured Destruction is probably out now that I have Time of Triumph. They're both just these late game smash the enemy tower type effects. Another green card I didn't want. Yeah, I'm probably not playing Bellow if I have Intimidation already, then Cape or Shield. Alright, yeah, definitely just slamming these two bombs. It's exciting. They're in the two colors that I'm most happy with right now. This pack also has Rejuvenator and Conscript. Rock solid all around. Oh my god. Oh my god. Folks, there's a Blink Dagger and a second Time of Triumph in this pack. Woo! Yep. This is pretty easy. Satyr Duelist is nice. I hope I end up with one in the deck, but I'm not taking it over these two crazy cards. All right, Magnus. Magnus is good. Magnus is the lower end of first pickable, and right now that we're in the middle of the pack, he's totally fine to put in. And I'm taking Thunderhide pack, though this Stonehall Cloak I wish I could take, but Thunderhide pack is an easy pick over it. Arms Master. I actually don't hate Arms Master. And Rebel Decoy I think is a little better than Vul Martyr, though neither of them is a super great slam. But I like Arms Master. +2 attack is a big enough buff that it's worth this body to come with it. Ravenous Mass. I'll take that, though unless I open like a really good black hero, or if I'm just starving for playables, I'm probably off black at this point. And I'll take Fight Through the Pain, get initiative, the magic words. All right, what do we got? Ooh, Bristleback. That's an easy one. Wow, Stonehall Elite and Red Mist Villager. And Cheating Death. Oh, my god. That is a powerful pack. Yeah, I think I have to take the Cheating Death because that card is just BS. Though I want Arm the Rebellions, and these are both really good. I have to take Bristleback though, like just slamming this big red hero in this deck with double Time of Triumph. Taking that, absolutely. Yeah, I guess I am required to take the Cheating Death, though it does hurt me to pass these two insane creeps. Bummer. But, I mean, sweet card. Curse My Bounty of Riches. Standard Bearer and ooh, Steel Strength might be better than Remesk Blessing. They're both really good. I think I like Steel Strength better. Though, again, I am passing a card I would love to have. And take these blue cards out of the deck now, and probably also the black ones. And I hope I have enough playables. Being two color, you can end up a little thin, especially since I started like taking black cards so heavily in the earlier packs. Pick Off is just another sweet card I'm not taking, but I'm gonna try to play just red-green if I can. Omex Arena is totally fine, and Pick a Fight. I don't mind having one of these in the deck. You can mess up combat pretty well, especially with the Bristleback. You got some meat. I'm not playing any of these cards probably, so just take these two. Poised to Strike I actually do like. There's a good chance I'm gonna play that. Just get aggressive. Ooh, a Curse Satyr. That's a late gift. Alright, time to build a deck. 38 cards currently. Alright, so I'm gonna have to... Oh, okay, I don't have a third hero yet. The third hero, or the fifth hero, will put me up to 41 cards. So I'm currently mostly red, but it's close. Red and green. I do think that Keffi is just a better card than Farbon. So I will probably lean towards playing Keffi instead of Farbon. Though, on the other side, Cheating Death only works if you have a green hero in the lane. And Farbon is pretty good at having a big butt. So is Trend Protector, and Magnus is no slouch either. Yeah, maybe I don't. I think I'm gonna try Keffy first, see how that plays. I think Mazzy is gonna be my Bristleback and Trend Protector are definitely gonna be in my opening flop. And then basically I have to decide between Keffy and Mazzy, and I think Mazzy is better. The 3 armor is a tougher nut to crack in the early turns, and they have the same attack. And then Magnus. Okay. Yeah, I like this deployment order. Alright, that's currently 41 cards. As I suspected, a little tight for playables. Look at the red cards. Make sure there's nothing in here that I really, really don't want to play. Poised to Strike. Poised to Strike is currently my most cuttable card. Elite's great. Can't cut those. These are great. This is the reason for the deck. And in green, what do we got? Cool Martyr, Miss, Decoy, ooh, Cleansing Rite. Okay, Cleansing Rite is not a card I need in my deck. Ooh, Restoration Effort is also not a good card. Steel Strength, Cheating Death, Intimidation, and Pack are all great. Alright, so now I need to add a card. Cleansing Rite is really not a good card. Bellow can be pretty good on the aggressive side. Defensive Stance is not good. So Bellow is going to be the 40th card. I have 1 Bellow and 1 Intimidation. Alright, the deck's got a plan. Got some beefy heroes early, and in the late game I got 2 Time of Triumph and a Thunderhide pack. That should be able to do the job. Alright, I'm not playing Chainmail. Blink Dagger is excellent. So I have to be a little careful with expensive items right now, because other than Bristleback, none of these are going to get early hero kills and rake in money. So I need to be conscious of actually being able to buy things. I think I can cut Golden Ticket. I like Golden Ticket in decks that can make money, but in this deck where I'm going to be just earning money fair and square by killing creeps and heroes, like I don't have any gold mines or paydays or anything, it's going to be a lot harder to justify spending 9 on this ticket when I could get 3 immediately effective items. Blink Dagger is still great though. And I like Sword better than Chainmail, I think. Yeah, all of my heroes, except Bristleback, have the same thing in common, which is not a whole lot of attack. Yeah, so Sword helps beef up some of this attack. I had to play a combat training, right? Because of... Did I not get a combat training? I have the Arms Master, and I have Keffy's spell. Alright, so I have some buffs, some big heroes, and a late game plan. Alright, and I have Miss of Avernus too. Can't forget about the Miss. Alright, that's a deck. 40 cards, 9 items. Let's battle. They have Lycan, Enchantress, Legion Commander, Beastmaster, and Omni Knight. So they're the same colors as us with better heroes across the board. Alright, we're gonna have to play smart here. Because their deck is like just on hero power, it's just better. I bet they don't have 2 Time of Triumphs though. I got that going for me. Alright, and I'm getting creep kills. Alright, I'm no longer getting creep kills. Legion Commander is a savage against Trent Protector. Yeah, that retaliate damage is real. I didn't make any money. That's going to be a common theme with this deck. Magnus. I want Magnus to go battle against Lycan. I think it's possible Beastmaster is going to end up in this lane as well. Because I don't think they want to drop their Beastmaster in front of Bristleback. Yeah, I'm playing Magnus here though, in one. Yeah. Yep, Beastmaster joined it over here as suspected. Yeah, that was a nice distribution though. Beastmaster's matched up against a creep, and Magnus is gonna ram into Keffi. Or Lycan. I'm definitely playing something here. I think I'm gonna save the Instigator for lane 2. Put it over here so it might hit the Enchantress. I'm gonna play Cleric in lane 3 to try to fight through that Legion Commander. So I think I want to soften up Beastmaster. That 12... Okay. That card doesn't really do anything. It'll just make... It's basically like the green version of Steel Reinforcement. But when they play green cards in this lane, their tower gets +3 regeneration for the turn. Not a hugely impactful spell. So I could goo Enchantress also. That cancels out the regeneration. Like, my worst case scenario is if I play Rebel Instigator here, and they just play like Satyr Duelist or a Selfish Cleric in front of it. So I think I am gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna goo the Enchantress. Start working through her. Yeah, softening up these bigger heroes is going to be pretty much my whole plan. Alright, Selfish Cleric. Unfortunately can't go over here because they have an open creep lane. I was hoping to get a chip shot on the Legion Commander. Alright, 5 gold. Hope I can buy something. Alright, I can draw a card. That Blink Dagger is teasing me. It's been on the top of the deck both times. So a bunch of creeps going into lane 3. That's cool. I want Keffi over here. Omni Knight's going over there too, as I suspected. Beastmaster got a generous arrow over to Mazzy. Stonehall Cloak. Yeah, Stonehall Cloak's very good. I should draw my card, see what the options are. That's a sweet one. Can't play it just yet though. This card is also not good, but it did just hit right where it needed to be reasonable. So I could Fighting Instinct Mazzy, then he would only take 1 this combat instead of 3. He'd basically hold the line forever. Yeah, I like that. Start to beef up Mazzy, because having only 6 attack is the weakness. Okay. So that just made Magnus dead to this attack. Okay. That was a pretty aggressive duel. Let's see if it pays off. So Stonehall Elite would Elite would get eaten by Enchantress and not trade. Rebel Instigator also would get eaten. I could put Standard Bearer there, it would survive a turn. Yeah, I'm gonna put Standard Bearer here. Just take some damage off Bristleback. Okay. Instigator, Stonehall Elite. Retaliate 2, Armor 2. Alright. Let's get a good arrow here. Beat up this hero. Alright, didn't beat up the hero. Omni Knight swooping in for the save. Don't need to do this because nothing's dying anyway. Clear the deck. Ah. That's pretty annoying. That's only a hero, not a unit, so can't even save the creep. They are playing a lot of cards early, like that duel and that clear the deck. They're making a lot of early plays to get some early advantages. I'm not sure if that's a long-term winning strategy. So we'll find out together. Alright, so do I want to contest in lane? Now I want to go in lane 1. Yeah, I would rather fight in lane 1. Because I don't want Beastmaster to just run amok over there making beasts and primal roaring and stuff. And every turn this Lycan is in play, it gets modified with +2 health, so I do want to pressure that. Ghoul Martyr. If I play Ghoul Martyr here, it'll die and pump my team, and I can put Rebel Instigator somewhere else. I hope to get a nice arrow. Didn't get it. Oh well. There's the beast. I guess I should have waited for them to play the beast before I played that. Ogre Conscript, wow. That was a good turn for them. They filled up this whole lane. But we're still trading a hero for a creep. Just kidding. Now the hero lives. Alright, so I'm gonna give a tower +1 armor. Figure out where that's gonna be most helpful. It'll save me 3 damage right now on this lane. That Magnus is coming back down next turn. That next turn is the Primal Roar turn. So 7 mana, they can start roaring. I think reinforcement will be more useful over here. Enchantress is currently getting completely blasted, 14 damage coming in. Excuse me. Portal Scroll, they bailed. Alright, that's cool. I'm fine just crunching this tower for 20. I'm also fine just seeing what happens here. Smashing into this Omni Knight sounds pretty good to me. And I have Poise to strike if they boost its health somehow. I'd pick a fight if I'd rather kill Legion Commander. Alright, Omex Serena's fine. They're gonna draw a card, but I get to kill their hero. New orders, huh? Taking 9. I'm gonna fight through the pain. That'll save 4 of that damage. Yoink. And I get to keep initiative. That was a sweet. That was the best. It got a card out of him that New Orders. Oh wow, Blink Dagger wasn't even the one I signed up with. This surprise Blink Dagger, which means there's another one in my item deck. And that's right on time because I need to get these guys out of here. They're not going to be okay. All right, Magnus, go over here. Enchantress is probably going here too, yep. To the surprise of no one. Empower, that's a sweet one. So I could empower Trent. Also, Beastmaster is not doing any damage to Mazzy because it has 6 armor. So if I steal strength here and put it here, then I'm killing Lycan and Mazzy is not dying. Yeah, I'm gonna see how that works. See what their response to that is. They could like roar Mazzy out of the lane, I guess, but that's not very good. Uh-oh, now it's dead again. All right. So now I can blink Mazzy out of here. My tower would end up taking 15 extra damage because of that. But worse things have happened. This lane's in a lot of trouble anyway from all of these goofball enhancements they've put on it. Dueling. Alright, so he's trading Beastmaster for Trent Protector. That was probably a pretty smart play. Because I don't want to trade Mazzy for this creep. Alright, so if Mazzy ends up in front of Legion Commander, they could Primal Roar. If it ends up in front of the creep, I'm pretty safe. But I am jumping Mazzy out of this lane to go fight elsewhere. Alright, it is in front of Legion Commander. So Primal Roar is live. This tower's taking a pounding. We're gonna have a big old battle in lane 3. I think it's gonna be 3 heroes to 3 heroes pretty soon over there. My hand is not very good. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, they have initiative. Let's see if they roar. Combat training. Okay, so that just got bigger. So Empower targets a unit. So Kefi is in fact a unit. But he would take retaliate damage. The retaliate would only be 1 though. So Kefi is not exactly at high health. I have nothing else coming down. I guess I have to do Magnus because I can't have Kefi die to retaliate. Corpse Tosser. Yuck. That'll deal 4 damage to me right away. Whenever a melee creep dies, the enemy takes 2. That's what this card says. This is draft Ruse Cruise. So I could pick a fight. What does that do? It saves Mazzy at the cost of Kefi. I could kill Enchantress. No, alright. I'm just gonna let these heroes trade off, because then they won't have red in this lane next turn, so they won't be able to Primal Roar. Ooh, scroll right on time. And a little extra boost. Yeah, getting Bristleback out of this dead lane is really important. Ooh, this creep, go somewhere good. Save me for a turn. Go in front of the 13 power thing. Alright, cool. This creep is currently absorbing 12, which means they do have to put another resource into this lane in order to actually kill the tower this turn. Miss of Avernus. Don't mind if I do. Alright, Satyr Duelist will do it. Okay, this lane is firmly under control. Got it, opponent. Crap. Alright, my creep, though, gets to fight on. Yeah, alright, so we are going to have a, looks like a 4-on-5 in the third lane. That's quite a battle. Although, so if I, hey Marmigil, whoa, I'm at 1. Nice, that tower survived. So I'm doing a 24-point crunch here. If I play Miss into this lane, though they have 3 deploys, I don't think I'm going to be able to trick them. Alright, Bristleback, get up there. Yeah, so these creeps are going to keep some pressure on here. And Mazzy does have a Blink Dagger. Oh, baby. That's not a card I wanted to see. Yes, Green Mormigil. Green-Red is more about smashing and less about being smart or tricky. Alright, Keffi, beef up. We don't die to creeps around here. Yeah, the heroes tend to be stickier. Roseleaf Druid. I put Druid here. And I can pick a fight with Keffi, which would kill him, unfortunately. It would also kill Enchantress. And I can put Mists of Avernus into this lane, which might make them respect it a little bit. Or do I need to actually just ham it out in this lane? I'm really worried about that Thunderhide pack. Can I survive for 2 turns? Alright, I'm putting Mists over here. This is, at the very least, it'll force them to respect that lane. They can't just abandon it. If I pick a fight, nothing really happens. I'm going to give this sword to Magnus, though. Try to weaken up this giant monster. Alright, big smash. Their Omex Arena is in the correct lane for sure. They're going to draw a lot of cards off of that. Oh. Drawing a card. Alright, so I suspect they'll put at least one thing into this middle lane out of respect for the miss and the ancient kill. But it's possible that they just, you know, fuck it and try to win lane 3 with everything. So I'm going to put Mazzy into this lane. Because he has Blink Dagger, he can jump into lane 3. Like, if they commit nothing here, I want to be able to take actions. But if they do commit enough to make it worth the fight, I can jump Mazzy over. It sucks I didn't get any creeps coming down over here. Well, they went 2 into this lane. A lot of respect for the Mist. Yeah, this one is definitely dead. Super, super dead. Decoy Crippler. Ugh. Where is my Thunderhide pack? It's my turn to have one of those. So Legion Commander is the only red hero in lane 3, which means it's the only thing that can roar. And roar would stun Keffi, but there's no neighbors to move to other lanes. So it's a somewhat diminished roar. Though I don't get to control where Mazzy lands if I blink him over. So he could end up blinking over, then just getting thrown right back out. And Mazzy ending up in lane 1 is just about the most useless thing possible. Miss, make my monster grow. Beastmaster. That beast is getting feasted on. Feast on the beast. So I could goo. They have 9 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 7, 8. I don't have a whole lot even going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, Mazzy. Get over here. Yeah, I think we tricked him into putting 2 things into this lane. Uh-oh, that just made Primal Roar better. Mazzy could end up right back where he just came from. Alright, this Ogre Conscript being in this lane and not lane 3 is pretty great. The Roar, if they have it, will throw Mazzy out of the lane immediately. I'm just gonna put my bear in front of this right now. Gave me a whole lot of damage. Stonehall Plate. Okay. I can undo that 2 armor. I could also kill this. Yeah, I think that's a better play. So they have so many cards in their hand and all their mana. They've dueled my bear. Alright, that'll reduce this thing's attack permanently. That's not a total waste. Though I am at 1, and Ogre Corpse Tosser will kill me. So I better pick a fight. Bull Martyr. Okay. Can't do anything else. Oh no. I have just been slain. Yeah, they just had too many options here. And in this stalled board state, the Corpse Tosser is the perfect weapon. And it's piercing damage. Yep. I am just dead. The Omex Arena buried me. A lot of heroes died in this lane this game. Oh, okay. I get it. You have everything. Yep. The corpse was tossed. Yeah, so like I said going in, they have the same deck as us, except better heroes. And I didn't draw a Time of Triumph, which I have 2 of. Mists of Avernus came down pretty late, and unfortunately they had a triple deploy coming to Ursus, Sven. Alright. I think we're ahead on hero quality, at least, against this one. But in that last game, they had 3 heroes to deploy the turn after I played Miss, so I couldn't really just commit to the lane and fully trick them. Ooh, speaking of Miss. Turn 1 Miss, anyone? So I'm gonna play this Probably into lane 3. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna play it into 3 because Mazzy needs some extra help on power. And if I play it into lane 1, which is the other option, I would I would have to wait a turn. I would get 1 less trigger from it over the course of the game. So this is maximizing the value over there. And I can play Magnus into that lane next turn and play the defensive blue. Hellbear, get him, get him, get him, get him. Didn't get him. All right. Burning oil. All right, that's gonna kill my Hellbear eventually. All right, getting Misty. Rend armor. Wow, this card is so terrible, but it's so good against exactly Mazzy. Yeah. Wow. Getting crushed by unplayable cards. Hopefully that comes back to bite him, the fact that he has that card in his deck. But modifying Mazzy with negative armor is my nightmare. Sven's probably going lane 3. Yep. I got a very generous arrow here. Hope it holds. Would like to kill this hero. Okay. It was a good fight through the pain. Alright, got another generous arrow over here. I can play a steel reinforcement somewhere. I'm not playing Legion Standard Bearer in front of Ursa to just get eaten right away. New orders. Alright. Now Legion Standard Bearer would save Bristleback a bunch of damage. It would also kill this creep. Is that worth doing? They have Skywrath Mage coming down. Yeah, I actually do prefer that play. The steel reinforcement. None of my towers are really under threat right now anyway. Alright, got him. And we both spent a card doing that. They spent the new orders, I spent the standard bearer. Alright, they have a good arrow from Sven here, but I'm gonna defensive bloom to protect my miss. No, 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 sir. Not on my watch. Avernus will stay misty tonight. Alright, we both have 10 gold to spend. Hello, Blake Dagger. I love you, Blink Dagger. Keffy and Mazzy are coming down. I think I want Keffy over here because he is now officially way tougher than Mazzy. And I want Mazzy over here and hope he doesn't land in front of Ursa. It's 50-50 with this creep. Nice, dodged him. I played him in lane 1 because I want to maximize my mana. Actually playing steel reinforcements. Yes, my creeps are ganging up on Ursa. Got a plan. Traveler's Cloak. Okay, you can live to fight another day. And reinforcement over here. Yeah, I'm gonna reinforce this one. Make this one as troublesome as possible. Toughen up the tower while Miss of Avernus keeps chunking away. Demagicking Maul also hits a random improvement, so even if they clear the lane and activate that, now my mists are slightly protected. Got a nice arrow there. Do some extra damage to that creep that's already dying. Alright, I'm gonna reinforce this lane even more. I'm mostly reinforcing against demagicking Maul. Oh god, that was such a good strafing run. Alright, they're gonna get their 1 in 3 chance to crack an improvement. I hope they miss. Okay, sweet. The plan worked. And 2 of their heroes are currently dying? That's a good deal. Skywrath Mage did his zappy thing that he does. Doesn't kill anything. What else you got, opponent? Fountain Flask. So I could put Blink Dagger on Keffi here. And that would kill Mazzy. So then my Blink Dagger is stuck. It's been used. That's probably worth it to get a hero kill. Rookery, okay. So he can move Sven over to attack Magnus, which will currently kill him. And the cleave gets Keffi. So I think I need to save Keffi with +2 armor. I can't save Magnus. Alright. I've got to beef up something. I can't have my hero swept out of this lane right now. There we go. And leaving that open means that my Trend Protector will deploy in front of Sven. That will hopefully protect from demagicking Maul. Heal. Alright, so more armor or more health. I think this one's going to be more helpful against Sven. This is a really good counter to Sven. That's good. Yeah, got a creep over there. Trent, join the fun. Yeah, so I'm just getting to pound away in lane 2. Oh, Curse Satyr. Nice. The hero killer. Deal. So I'm ahead in lane 1. I'm just running away with lane 2. And lane 3 is pretty close. Right, they were very careful to keep initiative. Maybe they just didn't have a play, but that seems unlikely. God strength. Okay. He has the strength of a god. I'm going to shield up Trent and also put a code on him. He should survive. Then Fountain Flask will save Keffi. So we could move the attack target over here, but that's actually totally fine if that happens. Because then Trent is taking way less damage and this creep survives. Alright, toughened up. Rookery, okay. Putting a bunch of non-lethal damage on Kefi is fine with me. The creep gets a free crack and gets to live to get pumped again. Alright, so Wristful Emblem is a weird one. It's pretty cool. I'm going to take the scroll and the extra health. Alright, Magnus. So they have 2 coming down, and so do I. Next turn is the Time of Triumph turn, and the Thunderhide Pact turn. I'm going to put Magnus in lane 2. I want to solidify my victory there. They're probably going to go into 1 and 3. I'd be a little surprised if they go into 2. I feel like that's not where the fight is. But they're going to have to figure out how to stabilize and win lane 1. Maybe I just overcommitted. That's alright. We'll figure out how that worked. And power's not bad. Who is it? I don't know either. Could be a package. Just check. Steel reinforcement. They probably put that. Oh, they put it over here. Oh no, they didn't. Where they did put it in here. That's weird. So I could return the favor with this nasal goo on their Mazzy. Though I think I want to goo something over here a lot more. But I can't both empower and goo. I think I actually want to just scroll Mazzy. So he's in play next turn for the Time of Triumph. I'm going to do like a big Time of Triumph in lane 3, I hope. If everything works out to plan. So, nothing really has so far. This Burning Oil has been pretty good actually in this lane. Been slightly impressed. See, they don't have any really good creeps over here. Bellow would still not quite kill this lane because of the improvement. Alright, yeah, I'll just keep chipping away here. Continue to grow. The miss. Uh-oh. That's going to kill Kefi. Gem Protector is going to hang out a little longer. The Empower. +3 cleave. It still does not kill Sven. Does put a bunch of damage on him though. I hope they can't kill this and activate the Maul. That's really the worst thing that could happen here. Uh-oh, phase boots. Oh, it's on Ursa. That's fine. If they put that on Sven and flipped him with this creep, they could have cracked one of my improvements here. So if they phase boot with this creep, that's very good. If they phase boot with... Alright, so I'm going to bellow this creep out of the lane. So they can't phase boot flip it. So now if they want to activate these boots, they have to sacrifice a hero instead of a random creep to do it. So this lane is dangerously close to being stable for them. I don't like it. Right, now they're thinking. They're trying to figure out if there's a switch that saves any heroes. And they've determined correctly that there is not. Alright, Sven has done a lot of work this game. It's been a very good lane for Sven to be in. I return a hero to the fountain and more attack. Oh no, no creeps went over here, that sucks. Mazzy's gonna have to hold the fort on his own. I hope he ends up in front of Sven. Off you go. Good luck. And I have 2 heroes deploying next turn. So, if I can... Let's see where this Ursa goes. It'll be interesting if they want to just seal up lane 1 or put up a fight in lane 2. I think going to 3 is a mistake. That would be an overcommitment. Oh, they have a lost connection. They're not thinking, they're just not here. Okay, they're back. And he's in lane 1. Okay. That makes sense. Did I go in front of Sven? I think I did. Got a very generous arrow there. Still at 40 health over here. They haven't actually hit the tower yet until this turn. So, got a little bit of breathing room there. Alright, yes. Block that Sven. Though this is like super dead to Mystic Flare, so worth noting. I definitely want to make sure this tower dies this turn, so I can surprise him with Thunderhide Pack or Time of Triumph next turn if I feel like I need to race this tower. The Empower. I can't Empower in the other lane, so I will Empower in this lane. Alright, this tower is dying now. So I did just pass initiative over here, so the Lightning Storm, whatever that card's called, Mystic Flare, if they have it, I'm just going to be wrecked over here. Is what it is. Satyr Magician. So one option I have and I was going to say I could scroll this up to make sure it's still here next turn, but I actually think that's a terrible play. So, never mind. I'm going to play Armsmaster. I'm going to play Armsmaster first, give this some extra attack. Now if they pass initiative to refill their mana. Okay, so now Mystic Flare is not good enough because it would deal 6 damage to each of these. And I can goo this, which would theoretically make it dead. Alright, I think that was... Okay. The negative armor thing has happened. Alright, do they have the Mystic Flare? I still think Mazzy survives. It'll take 8 from a Mystic Flare. Oh, Friendly Fire. Oh, do they have Friendly Fire and Mystic Flare? That would be a bummer. Oh, they can't do both. Okay, yeah, because of mana restrictions. Smart, Richard Garfield. Alright, I want more armor. I think everything already has more health. Oh, Kefi does not have more health yet. Turn an ally to the fountain. So Time of Triumph +4. I could do 4 heroes, 20. I could conceivably just race the middle lane. Though I think I'll be better off. Alright, so it's 16 plus 17. I don't think I have a 2-turn clock, and I don't think I have more than that elsewhere. Alright, so I'm gonna play these 2 heroes over here. It's probably going to be Time to Triumph. And hope they don't also have Time of Triumph. Conscript's a sweet one, so is Roseleaf Druid. This tower's still not dead, hanging in there. Another turn to crunch in the other lanes. All I need is time. And Mazzy coming back down next turn for me, and Sven coming back down next turn for them. Two, 7. I can't double spell here. I can double spell here. I can play Roseleaf Druid and Ogre Conscript into lane 2. I do have the second Time of Triumph in my deck somewhere. Got 2 of those. Though there are 23 cards still in my deck. Alright, they wisely chose to just attack. I want to save Thunderhide Pack for next turn. I'm going to Time of Triumph this turn and Thunderhide Pack next turn over in this lane. That's my long-term plan. So I'm going to play Druid and Conscript in this lane to keep the pressure on. Because my mana is already spoken for in the other lanes. These improvements have done a good job, really, slowing down the aggression, though. Turn 1 Burning Oil. Rock solid. This card always looks so good on turn 1, but then if you draw it on like turn 4, you feel real bad. Also does nothing against my Armory boys. 2 armor, 2 armor, 2 damage. Irrelevant. I should probably scroll one of these guys up. Or both of them, really. Yep, new plan. Gonna focus the whole team in lane 3 next turn. So that just leaves a little bit of pressure here. The game wasn't gonna go long enough for me to play these cards anywhere else. And I didn't have initiative, so that wasn't like wasted resources here. It was just a play. So that being said, I could Thunderhide Pack in lane 3 this turn, and then Time of Triumph all 5 of my heroes in this lane next turn. That's pretty juicy. They have double mana and a blue hero. Yeah, I think I do want to play Thunderhide Pack into lane 3 right now instead of Time of Triumph, because this blue hero, like Skywrath Mage isn't good enough to splash on its own. Like they gotta have some good blue card. Like maybe Annihilation is what I'm worried about. Like if I Time of Triumph then the Annihilation and then the board's clear, I'm not happy about that. But if I spend this turn playing a big thing that they have to respect, hopefully killing their blue hero, then they can annihilate next turn. That sounds good. Armor up Keffi. I'm starting with this. I'm just trying to play a little cat and mouse with initiative, try to get them to spend their mana first. Though they have double mana, so I can't really win that fight. Alright, Thunderhide pack. Go get him. Dinosaurus. Dinosaurus. Oh, they just have nothing somehow? That's pretty sweet. They have 18 mana and both of their colors and all these cards in hand and still have nothing? What are they up to? I'm officially suspicious. Alright, it's gonna be Sven and Ursa versus my entire team. Bum ba bum ba. Bum ba ba. Bum ba bum ba. Here they come. Yeah, there's no red board sweepers. Only Annihilation is the card I was worried about there. This is exciting, folks. Have you ever seen a Time of Triumph for all 5 of your heroes? Because it's about to happen. Even the art only has 3 heroes in it. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Little over halfway to what's about to happen. This demon has no chance. Alright, they have 13 gold though. They're going on a big shopping spree. They have all these cards in hand and didn't do anything. That's so weird. Oh, they put a 3rd hero in lane 1? Why? Why would you do that? Do they know that? Yeah, that was a really strange play. Do they know they didn't win another lane yet? It's like they're making sure they kill this one, just like on principle. I don't know. Real Richard Shea, who is in fact the fake Richard Shea. Boom is probably the right word for what's about to happen. Like, there's not an item that can just smash a board either. So I don't know what the plan is here. My plan, hopefully they don't concede before I do this. There's a good chance they just assess their options and then concede. But I really want to let them know that it's time to triumph. Ooh, I didn't even need to do it. I could have just clicked the button and won the game, but... They're so big. Nice. 69 damage. Get in there. And that'll do it. The time of triumph for the entire all 5 team was in fact enough. Just stack them up, stack them in. And playing Sven into that lane 1 was weird. Next opponent. PA, Enchantress, those are good ones. And then a couple fine ones. They were 3 color, right? Yeah. Am I a Dargon or a bear? I'm old Greg. Oh, turn 1 Mist of Avernus again. Must be nice. Life is good. Miss in the Mazzy lane again. I hope he doesn't get Rend armored again. Jeez. That was an embarrassing exchange. Psst. Get to work. Miss. No place here. Ooh, they have an apprentice. They didn't even need to use its ability. It got the perfect attack arrow all on its own. How nice. Okay, I have no money, so I won't spend any money. I'm gonna put Magnus in Oh, I got 2 creeps deployed in lane 2. They're going to do a lot of work. I'm going to put Magnus into lane 3. And I'm probably going to empower Trent for the trade here. I have initiative. Ooh, they could, if they have no accident, that's just a clean pop. That would be a shame. But it is totally a card that they could have. Is it time? Okay, that's not no accident. I'm very happy. I'll take a trade over a clean little 3 mana hero pop all day. Nice. I mean, Trent having -2 armor, I'm not excited about. Are you memeing right now, Real Rich Shay? I don't understand the things you're saying. All right, I'm gonna play Arms Master here and hope that it hits Magnus. I'm gonna play it in front of PA to take this arrow off of my poor sweet Bristleback. All right, Bristleback is just larger now. Double your gold. All right. They spent their turn getting 7 gold. I hope they can't destroy me with it. Boop. Not the worst. All right, Keffy, the bold and beautiful. Oh, you cannot take out loans, unfortunately. I promise I'm good for it. Game. Let's see. More attack or more cards? I think I actually want more cards than attack right now. The only thing that needs more attack ever is Trent. Alright, Keffy. Go help out in lane 1. I think I'm just slightly ahead in every lane right now. Lane 1 is even, and I'm ahead in the other 2. Good place to be. There is not a loan mechanic, unfortunately. You have to earn all your money through either attacking or mining. Those are the only revenue sources that exist. I'm going to draw a card first. I am poised to strike now. Okay, Poaching Knife. This is a way you can make money. This doubles all your dollars. I can just ram a 6/6 into this lane. Or I could play a 3/3. Yeah, I think I want the 6/6 in this lane and the 3/3 in the other lane. Go get him, Satyr boy. 5 mana 6/6, no big deal. I didn't want to pick a fight because that would actually kill Keffy with Debbie's bonus. Yeah, money comes from killing. You get 1 gold from killing a creep, 5 gold from killing a hero, and then there are some cards that give you gold for using the card's ability. And there is a hero whose signature card is Track, which is modify a hero with, it gets +10 bounty. So it triples the bounty on a hero. That card's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, 6/6. That's bigger than 4/4, friend. Get wrecked. Yeah, black tends to be the money color. They have all sorts of cheeky ways to get rich. Miss. All right, Hellbear, get him, get him, get him, get him. Didn't get him. Ooh, Magnus is attacking. Okay, they're turtling up in the lane that they're already ahead in. That's not the best use for that card, but I'm not going to complain. They're their cards to play. So Magnus getting this side arrow is actually awesome because I get to cleave Phantom Assassin. Oh, this is even better. No, it's not. This is even better. It's the same actually, and Magnus could use the boost more long term. Oh, another payday for exactly 7. They're getting rich for sure over there. A Sward. Come on, Blink Dagger. This is kind of like Blink Dagger. I'll buy this first, see what it comes up. There's my Blink Dagger. Maybe next turn. Alright, the green machine is coming down. And so is their green machine. I definitely want lane 2. Yeah, I'm gonna try to let Keffy hold the ground in lane 1. Alright, they committed a second hero over there. I'm glad I didn't. Just let Keffy do what he does over there. Let me beat up the other lanes. I definitely don't want to deploy more heroes into the lane where Poaching Knife is, if all other things being equal. This'll save me some time. Reinforce. Alright, so it might be time to pick a fight. Pick a fight would kill Debbie and take a whole lot of damage off my tower. 9, 11, 15 damage off my tower. It would also free up Keffy to go somewhere else. It would give them 10 gold though. And I want to put Stonehall Plate on someone else, not on Keffy. Alright, I will pick this fight. Roar. Well, giving him another armor would stop 3 of this damage. Oh no! I've been hoodwinked. So, get out of there, Keffy. You tried. Now this tower is going to take a big crunch. But Keffy can join the fight in lane 3 next turn. Oh no, Arm the Rebellion. Does that kill me now? Nope. The clock hasn't changed. Still alive. Oh, now I die this turn. Wow, that was a huge output of damage. Alright, Keffy might have to come back into this lane, unfortunately, next turn. And try to hold the ground a little more. Alright. I want my Trent to be stronger. Undo that Ursa damage. Defensive Bloom. That card is medium annoying. I will play Vool Martyr, who unfortunately will never die because this thing's a 0/8. Obliterating Orb, no! That was a good one. Sword. Does anyone else need a sword more than Trent? Keffy might need a sword. Alright, yeah, Trent's already pretty beefed up. He's empowered. Smush. PA. Still hanging in there. He could coup de grace this turn. Ooh, murder plot. You know what I get to do? I get to use Rebel Decoy to let Bristleback dodge this murder plot. Yeah. They just spent a card to deal 16 damage to this 3-mana creep. Smash that tower as well. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good. I have a hero to deploy and they don't. More health, more health. So they're getting a creep over here and I'm getting 2. Ursa is here. They have 1 card in hand. Alright. I'm going for the win this turn. I have Poised to Strike, which should be able to finish off this lane. And playing around coup de grace by putting another hero into lane 3. Alright, let's get him. Oh, bummer. My, ooh, Standard Bearer is going to help. I was just going to say my Trent got a sad arrow onto Ursa, which means this tower is not going to die. But it means Ursa's going to die. Ramusk Blessing. Did that do anything except give me initiative? Empower. Okay. They are trying to threaten this tower. Alright, so is there a way for me to kill this tower right now? Legion Standard Bearer, unfortunately, does not change this combat arrow. Phase Boots. Oh, that might do it. So if I Phase Boots, that's +6. Yeah, okay, so Phase Boots switching with this tree. Signet Ring, yeah, fine. Flip this with the tree. Now this tree is attacking straight ahead, and Fighting Instinct becomes lethal. That's 25. That's how much I needed. Bang. One down. One to go. Alright, I don't need to do anything. This is lethal. Alright, they had the coup de grace. That is still lethal. 17 is a larger number than 11. Well played, opponent. Smoosh. Got him. Yeah, I was a little scared last turn when they suddenly produced an extra like 14 damage or whatever to kill that tower in one shot. But the armoring it up saved me a lot of stress over there. In we go. Next one. Next opponent. Bring him on. We're playing against a spooky ghost. Woo! Oh, they have Luna, Omni Knight, and Trent Protector as good heroes. Now this is a beefy squad we're playing against here. All right, these two are just going to smash into each other, unfortunately. Ooh, that's a good play. Boop. These two can smash into. I win this smash fight though, that's the difference. I am winning this race, and nothing is going to happen here. These two trees, this is the perfect mirror. Two trees each going to take 2 damage, and the creeps also take 2 damage. I achieved 0 gold, they achieved 2. That was pretty nice. Oh, 2 creeps going over here, unfortunately, are just going to get eaten by this. Alright, Standard Bearer. So if I put Magnus into lane, he's going into 1 or 2. I'm not going to double up my green in lane 3. Yeah, I want him in 1. I think Luna's going to go to 2, though. Luna might go to 3, actually, because that's the safest place for her. Alright, Luna's going to 2. Yeah, Luna wasn't going to go to 1, where she could get matched up against Magnus right away. Ooh, Magnus flopped in front of the hero. Or the Legionnaire. That's how you dodge that. Very nice. Good job, my friend. So I want to empower the tree. So I'm gonna, I could Standard Bearer or Selfish Cleric in this lane. I think I want a Cleric. Bash. My Bristleback has been softened up quite a bit from Ursa's mighty claws. A Standard Bearer is going to do more in this lane. I've been compelled. Alright, bear my standard. They saved Omni Knight for one turn. I'm going to empower this tree right now. That'll start working through their tree. Empower is a totally reasonable signature spell. Magnus is not the worst, nor the best. It's totally fine all around. We both have Keffi the Bold deploying. Alright, I'm gonna buy the two things instead of the one thing. I could have bought this bigger shield, but the armor and the heal together will be a lot better off. So I'm gonna put Keffi in lane 3. Their Keffi deploy would only waste time in lane 1, which is a totally fine strategy. But yeah, I feel like Magnus is doing all right on his own over there, and I want to start punching through in lane 3. And I'm hoping for initiative to heal Mazzy in lane 2 before they get to do anything untoward to him with Luna. Alright, no plays here. Cloak and plate. I could plate. No, I might want to plate the Bristleback now that he has -2 armor. They're taking 5, he'll take 4 instead. Okay, now I am going to plate this. I'm not just going to let it die when I could save it. Keep fighting, Magnus, you mighty monster. Alright. I hope Mazzy is still here when I get initiative so I can cloak him. The All-Seeing One's Favor. That's a powerful card. Now this whole lane regenerates. Regenerate is a lot like armor. So, Nasal Goo. I could goo Omni Knight right now, but it's already dying. I could also goo this tree. And I could play a Steel Reinforcement here, maybe? Yeah, I'll play Steel Reinforcement here. If they have something else... Yep, so Poised to Strike will finish that off. +4 attack. Right on time. And then I can goo their tree right now. I think goo might be better than reinforcement. Though maybe gooing this Keffi in lane 1 is a better play. So Ursa's coming back down. Ursa will probably come into lane 2? I don't know, it's close. Like, none of these lanes are really really far ahead or behind for either of us. So do I want to goo or reinforce? None of my lanes are really under pressure right now. But I do want to spend my mana while I can. Right, I'm going to reinforce this lane. And then I'm going to deploy my Bristleback and goo their Keffi next turn. Yeah, getting this guy down to a normal amount of armor. Chichow, Blink Dagger. Best item. It's in my deck. Now it's also in my hand. Alright. Bristle going to lane 1. Okay, Ursa's in lane 3. Interesting. That's reasonable, I guess. I do have a 2-to-1 hero advantage over there. Fighting Instincts and Roseleaf Druid. So I could just blink Magnus. Though Blinking Magnus into a lane with Luna seems like a dangerous proposition. I can put Ogre Conscripts in front of Luna this turn. I guess if Luna eclipses, that'll clear this lane, and I won't get to do anything. I'll goo Keffi right now. Soften him up. Yeah, so if they have an eclipse, they get to just clear this lane. Luna should have pinged 3 times when... So I think it'll be 3 charges on the... Yeah, it's turn 3. So it's turn 4, but was Luna in their opening flop? She was not. So this will be the 3rd ping. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I have initiative going into this lane, I'm going to slam Ogre Conscripts to... Okay, cool. They also had an Ogre Conscripts. That's fine. I would rather have initiative to play around the Eclipse than play Blink Dagger and kill the Ogre here. Got my own. Alright, so Eclipse isn't going to wrath me here. It'll do a lot of damage. It'll probably kill multiple things. Alright, that's not what they had anyway. Alright, glad I armored this up because the go wide strategy is pretty bad against armor. These things attack for 2 and one of it's blocked. Significantly slows down that clock. Alright, you're being cleaved already. What if I red hero? This is not a red hero. I think my opponent knows that though. Time of Triumph is 2 turns away. I might have to blink Trent out of here. Now Trent is killing their Trent Protector. And I'll just beef up Keffi. See what they have to say about that. Holding up the Blink Dagger. If they do something that saves this Trent Protector, I'll probably blink my Trent Protector out. Probably put him over in lane 1 where you can fight this Keffi. Alright, that I don't care about. Still ready to fight. Alright, this is more dead. Even more dead. Alright, big smash. Glad I have armor. We both have a bunch of money. Ooh, this could be anything. Even a boat. And none of these boost health. I am just going to go for the ticket. Health is what I need right now. Yes, got a creep. Block that Keffi. Omni Knight. He's probably going lane 2. Yep. Yeah, this is really pretty close in every lane. Nobody's running away with anything here. The miss right on time. He'll 7 mana turn. Ticket, give me something insane. Horn of the Alpha. Whoa. That's a pretty good one. Alright. +3 armor and rapid deployment. Yes. Yeah, that doesn't save it, but giving it rapid deployment is bananas. Won the lottery. You gotta be in it to win it, kids. And Luna has been sniping this Mazzy the whole game. Alright, now it's time for an Eclipse that should clear the board. Yep, the clean Eclipse. I know, little imp. I have 3 heroes coming down next turn. And because the heroes in this lane are Omni Knight and Luna, and I have 1 armor, this tower is under very little threat. Let's see, can they also kill this Keffi? Nope, we're just bumping. Alright, it is turn 8, which means it's time of triumph. Or it's mana turn 8. So I think I want Bristleback. And so I want to hit at least 2 heroes with this time of triumph. Alright, so I'm going to put Bristleback and Magnus into lane 3. That's where I'm planning to be triumphant. And they're probably going to put their tree in lane 3 as well. And I'm going to put my tree in lane 1 so I can play this Mists of Avernus and the Steel Strength. Yeah, they went to lane 3 also. No surprise there. This lane, despite them having 6 units to my 0, is still not taking lethal damage. It's not even on a 2-turn clock. Ooh, Thunderhide pack. Oh, I'm actually winning this lane right now. Jeez. I'm still going to deploy Miss. Because Steel Strength can make surprise damage happen here, even if they do play a blocker, without playing Thunderhide pack. So the Avernus is just going to beef up this lane to the max. Scroll. Okay, they're bailing. So if I play Roseleaf Druid, they'll be taking 21. 21 minus 7 is 14. That's not enough. So I can't Blink Dagger Trent out of here just yet. So, like, what are they going to do? Like, I could just... And Mazzy's coming down next turn. Alright, so I am going to put Roseleaf Druid into this lane. And then I'm going to Blink Dagger Trent over to lane 3 and just really pound him. Once again, the time of triumph, all hero lane. Yep, 14 damage. So I'm so wide in this lane, I can't imagine Keffi would show up and save them. If they do anything in this lane, I get... Okay, sweet. Got initiative. So the time is coming. This lane's still not even on a 2-turn clock. Lots of time. The go wide creeps versus the 1 armor. And I have another armor too, so I could actually, if I'm feeling under pressure, totally neutralize melee creeps. Oh, they're going to be so sad when I play Time of Triumph on these 4 heroes. They're doing all sorts of math right now. They're like, okay, Arm the Rebellion's a good one. Now I am on a 2-turn clock. Even with the 2nd reinforcements. Yeah, they're doing all sorts of math right now, like, how do I get a good trade and get ahead for when Keffi comes down, but little do they know. I already have this BS card, the Miss, and I also have this BS card. Skadoosh. They are the dragon in that art, and I am the pile of heroes. Yep. They're over there like, no, look at all my sweet fire. And I'm like, it's time. And look at the stats on all these cards. I think they're currently deciding if they should concede or just concede. Yeah, this tower also has 4 armor because of the Vesture of the Tyrant. They're just completely unbeatable. They've decided to concede. Smart. It's time to triumph. Bum, ba, ba. Alright, another game won by playing Time of Triumph on a lane with some heroes in it. The powerful strategy. Yeah, this deck is pretty nice. Just waste a bunch of time and then cast Time of Triumph. Even has its own Blink Dagger to maximize the Triumph. Make sure you have heroes in the lane. Don't hurry me. Alright, Legion Commander and Lich. Ooh, and Bristleback and Enchantress. They got a good pile of heroes. Alright. Keffi will survive a fight with Legion Commander. I'm playing Ghoul Martyr right here and hoping for an arrow to pick off this creep. No bueno. No worries though. Ghoul Martyr will do his job eventually. That's a card you actively don't want next to Trent Protector because you want this thing to die. That's what Martyrs do. They die. Whoa! That play was so weird and bad. They had this like top tier awesome card for later in Disciple and just decided to sacrifice it to a Ghoul Martyr. Okay, and Bristleback's tangling here. And then the Mazzy versus Legion Commander slugfest here. This is just a trade if nothing else happens. Crap. Can't afford anything. I hope they can't either. Magnus is going into lane 3. I'm not putting him up against Bristleback, and I'm not doubling up my green in lane 1. And I got a creep in lane 2. Every turn I spend absorbing Bristleback attacks is a good turn. I want Magnus in the middle and creep in front of him. Yes! Got the deployment I want so I can empower. Oh, empowering Trent's a lot better though, because that just kills Sorlikon. Alright, I'm convinced. Why is this only taking 1? Oh, because Enchantress. Crap. Yep, Enchantress has the regeneration. Is that good? That's good. Lame. And Enchantress is a solid animal. I definitely just made a mistake there. Get some damage on this Bristleback. Yeah, empowering Magnus would have probably been a better line. Alright, I can Rebel Decoy to save Mazzy. That's probably worth doing. Guess they could duel and kill it anyway. Be a pretty aggressive duel though. The flippity-doo. Alright, yep. They're dueling it anyway. That's going to take 5, then I'll take 1 here. Alright, I got a card out of him anyway. That would have been free if I didn't make that play. Boots. Boots are nice. I like movement. Keffi the Bold, get into lane 1. So Keffi, and I get to play Curse Satyr with Keffi this turn, so I should be able to kill at least one of these heroes. Maybe both of them. In a perfect world. I imagine Lich is going to lane 3. He doesn't want to shove that in front of Bristleback. Though it's 50-50. Ooh, he's going for the 50-50 coin flip. Do you just eat Legion Commander for free? Nope, you get chomped by Bristleback. I like it. Though Keffi did not land in front of a hero, unfortunately. Cursed Satyr. Go fight this Enchantress, please. I would rather pick off the Enchantress and keep my card in play than trade with Sorlikon straight up. Like, my tower's going to take an extra 12 this turn because of Sorlikon. Alright. That's fine. So I can phase boots Keffi and flip him, and I believe that will save my Satyr. Yeah, I don't need to phase boots anything else, so might as well. Whoop. Now your thing is dying and not my thing. Ha 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 ha. And then my Trent Protector is going to come down in this lane next turn, I think. Oh, I even have Fighting Instinct right on curve to kill Lich. That worked out pretty well. Thanks, Phase Boots. I get to fight. Roar. Disciple. Okay. I guess that's a pretty good Disciple. It's in front of a 0 power thing. Still doesn't kill Bristleback though, and he got an armor bump. I like it a lot. -4, +4. In before the duel. Nice. Steel Strength is really powerful for that reason. Blink Dagger. And extra health. We're having a good time here. Trent goes here, and Mazzy goes here. I'm gonna let these Bristleback, like this creep is gonna kill Bristleback because it has -2 armor. Like I have this lane stabilized by making no plays at all. And then I just want to push my advantage while I have it over there. Sorlikon got an arrow, but that's okay because I have defensive bloom. I could also Roseleaf Druid and Rebel Decoy. No, I'd rather bloom. I could bloom and bellow. Bellow doesn't do anything though. Just let's see what they do. That's step 1. Oh no, I can't do anything now. I've been intimidated. Fine, I'll win this lane instead. So I could Blink Dagger Keffi. I don't want to do that though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these here because I don't want Sorlikon running unopposed in a lane where, in any lane really. Sorlikon is built for attacking towers. So this is fine. Trading Keffi with Enchantress to let the tower live another turn. Ooh, the tower might die this turn. So if they use Rebel Decoy... Alright, now Keffi doesn't even die. Perfect. That's even better. Now Keffi dies again. Alright, that's even worse. Okay. So them having another hero stranded in this lane that they're probably about to win is not the worst. Alright, Blink Dagger. Do I need to blink anyone yet? I don't think so. Where are they more likely to put up a fight? They have 2 things coming down next turn. Defensive Bloom's going to be really good against Lich. As they're coming down next turn into their Chain Frost turn that costs 7. So this deals 3 damage to a unit, and then it jumps to a random unit to that unit's left or right. So having more units with high toughness is better. So they're losing their hero in this lane, so I think I'm going to bloom here. As this is probably where they're going to need to deploy. At least, I guess they need to put hero in both of them. Alright. Bello? Please go to lane 1. Please go to lane 1. Yes! I was losing that lane anyway. Just put that big creep over there where he's not really bothering anyone. That was clutch. I should probably put a cloak on Bristleback too while I can before they just cheese him somehow. Smash. Empty lane. Alright, now they have 2 lanes with no action in either. Roseleaf Druid, get in. And Rebel Decoy, get in. I'm just slamming everything into play right now. Make it all happen. And I think I do want to Blink Dagger Magnus to make him a more respectable threat in combat. Alright. Lane 1 is dying. It's just dead. Party's over. I might have wanted that scroll, but I think the 3-2 split is gonna be okay for this game. I just hope that my cards... Yeah, I am in fact full on Hellbent right now. I have no cards in my hand. Wow, they put a 3rd thing into lane 1. That's pretty aggressive. They're almost certainly planning an Ancient Kill over there. Unless they have some Assault Ladders, it's probably not going to work. So they put Lich over here. They're ready to Chain Frost. Chain Frost is not piercing damage, I'm pretty sure, though. Yeah, 3 damage. What just happened? Oh, they sprung the trap. Man, that card's good. That's a good reason to put a red card in lane 1. Alright. My tower's dead. Oh no, they had Blink Dagger too. Wow, that worked out completely perfectly. Yeah, they were able to use their mana in lane 1 where they didn't need it to play a red spell into lane 3 and then move their hero over there anyway. Yeah, that was pretty much a perfect turn for them. Very well played. Oh no, I've been betrayed by Bristleback here. Instead of killing the enemy tower, he has chosen not to kill the enemy tower. I would certainly prefer if he was killing the enemy tower, obviously. I'm going to put some steel reinforcements into lane 1. Even though I've already lost it, I don't want to have to worry about an Ancient Kill over there. Alright, Chain Frost, here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck! That was really lucky that it bounced onto Magnus that many times. Tiltapalooza. And I don't have a green hero deploying next turn, so Thunderhide Pack is gonna just rot in my hand for a little while. Heal a unit. Alright, Kefi is gonna have to hold this lane until Thunderhide Pack can join the party. He should put Bristleback over here, I think. Though there's an argument to just not just give me this lane, but he's 75% or 50% to just fail. Like if he puts Bristleback into lane 2 and it lands in front of a Roseleaf wall, that's no good for him. All random creeps were deployed into lane 1. So that'll help my Ancient not die, but also help him pressure my Ancient. Alright, 2 red cards, good. That's all I got. Red cards over here. Thorlicon is killing the shit out of this creep. Another Verdant Refuge. Man, they're going into turtle mode. I'm going to need this siege damage from Thunderhide Pack, or even better, siege damage from Time of Triumph to make this happen. Right, get in there, team. So I'm gonna play Smeevil before I play Stone Hall Elite because Chain Frost, I would rather have it eat that. Alright, go Smeevil. Alright, Keffi is larger now, or Mazzy is larger now. I hope they don't have another Chain Frost. Jasper Daggers, okay. Elite. Eat this creep. Alright. You have no other plays. That's it. We're done. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm gonna put Magnus into this lane, then I'm gonna play Time of Triumph and win. God, clear the deck? Alright, so that doesn't do anything. Okay, I guess it kills Stone Hall Elite when it wouldn't have otherwise. Mazzy takes 0 from this cleave. Keffi was already taking front damage. Yeah, that clear the deck, killed Stone Hall Elite, and did nothing else. Heal. Alright, I have a deploy and they don't, so that's good news. The Mighty Magnus. I even got a creep in this lane, so did they though. Alright. Come on, Time of Triumph. One Time of Triumph. Time. Nope, not quite. Also not quite what I'm looking for. Right, I have initiative, so I get to put Thunderhide Pack in front of Legion Commander. Thunderhide Pack being on board before the Chain Frost arrives is going to be nice. Grazing Shot. Was that even good? Disciple. Ooh, that actually is really good. I am now almost certainly dead in this lane. Okay, they picked up a hero, so not a 2-turn clock anymore. Though Assault Ladders does kill me immediately. A random creep to play. Okay, so they're currently winning in... Yeah, the Ancient Race is very, very real over there, unfortunately. I might have to play Thunderhide Pack into this lane and then Blink Magnus out of it. Though that feels real bad, let me tell you. That makes me dead to anything. Or so Poised to Strike can make a lethal attack onto Lich. Ugh. This Bristleback is a bummer. On 3 rounds ago. What have they been holding for 3 rounds? This could be a Chain Frost. Alright, so now I can't kill Lich even with Poised to Strike. So do I flash? I guess I have to flash Mazzy out, or Magnus, because I'm just losing if I don't. Oh, that sucks real hard. Yep, off he goes. Now like any creep. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I was dead anyway. They had me beat. No regrets. Already dead. Bummer. Yeah, they just had me beat it both on the Ancient Race and the 2 towers. So that was the full checkmate. Ugh, only 3 wins. Got our money back. Not super thrilled, obviously, but it's cool. Enough to fire back in. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and then refill my drink, and then I will be right back for the night's second draft. See you soon.
Yeah, Mormagil, you pretty much nailed it with we had two heroes stuck in a dead lane and they didn't. So I probably punted that game when I put Blink Dagger on the Magnus just to push for 2 damage. Like if I had Blink Dagger on like Bristleback from lane 2 over to lane 3 after lane 2 was won, we would have been in a much more competitive game. So I got aggressive and got punished for it. So that, as is usually the case in Artifact, when you lose, it's probably your fault. You have so many choices to make and everything. There's just so many tiny little like razor edge decisions throughout a game, and sometimes you can point to the one like, oh, 4 turns ago when I put that Blink Dagger on the wrong guy, that was it. And like sometimes that's it. So of the like hundreds of decisions I made in that game, I lost because of that one. So that's Artifact. That's why the game is so sweet. Let's get into this next drafto. Fire it back off. Oh no, Magnus is back. Ah. So Magnus is the bottom level of first pickable. Like he is the bottom of B tier heroes. Hyped from Team Liquid, he calls it the Magnus line of first pickable heroes because Magnus is the worst first pickable hero. So Dimensional Portal is the best card in this pack. And first pickable doesn't mean you have to first pick it. Like if you're drafting and looking at the pick orders that pros set up, don't take those as gospel necessarily. Like Magnus is fine, but pack 1, pick 1, I'm willing to hold out a little longer and do a little better. I'm going to take this Stonehall Cloak over it. Dimensional Portal and Stonehall Cloak are both very good cards. Ooh, Signet Ring might be better. These are both close. These are both really good items. Stonehall Cloak with the permanent modification of extra health is a huge deal. And Signet Ring with the -3 bounty and costing 1 less is also a huge deal. Like these are both really good items. I would take Satyr Duelist if this Stonehall Cloak wasn't here, or if these sweet items were in here. But Dimensional Portal is the best card in this pack, and Cloak is going to go in any deck I draft. So I'm going to pass on the Magnus for now. Ooh, Outworld Devourer is among the worst heroes, so hard pass on that guy. But Bronze Legionnaire is great. And Red Mist Maul, I do like having the option of +5 siege in my deck. Though Hipfire is a very good card in general. Like I'm not going to take one of these medium to good weapons over actually good cards. Hipfire and Bronze Legionnaire are both prime cards to take. Necrophos is awful. I'm not taking him. So here's the thing about Necrophos. He's a 5/6. He's going to defeat nothing in combat. He's just going to become a gold farm for my opponent. Just, here opponent, kill my hero, get 5 gold. You're welcome. So I'm off it. This pack is bad. Diabolic Revelation is completely unplayable and limited. And these cards are really bad. I'll take New Orders, though that card's also bad. But it might conceivably make the deck. Alright, Skywrath Mage, though I'm not super excited about him in pick 4, I can't reasonably hope for something better at this point. And Arcane Assault is also a totally fine card. Ooh, I get 2 sweet weapons. I'm not playing Self-Sabotage. Your deck has to be super aggressive for this to do anything at all. And I can't handle spending 4 mana to do nothing. But both of these weapons are fine. And 2 cards that will never be in my deck. Speaking of cards that won't be in my deck, Tidehunter. He is among the worst heroes that exist. Alright, Escape Route is in this pack. I like this card quite a bit. This is just a once per turn, return a hero from the lane this is in to the fountain. So it's just a town portal scroll forever. Selfish Cleric is also rock solid. Yes, you're right, Mormagil. 2 power for a huge sea monster brandishing an anchor. Seems low. And you're right. Apparently, maybe he's not huge. Maybe this house that's next to him for scale is like a toy house. And he's actually like this big. And he's just like, get out of my ocean. And he talks like Eric Cartman too, apparently. All right, I'll take those 2. Slay is excellent. And Arm the Rebellion is a rock solid card too. Crystal Maiden and 2 Books of the Dead. Let's see. Are we going for the high score of most unplayable cards in a single pack? Spot Weakness has the words draw a card on it, so you could always do worse than drawing a card. And I don't particularly like buying time, but I will take it because I'm more likely to play it than these other cards. Mazzy. I don't want you in my deck, Mazzy. But it is pick 4. How greedy can I be here? So the question I have to ask in this situation is, how much worse is Keffi than Mazzy? Like if this fails and I want a red hero and I end up with Keffi in my deck, how much worse is he than Mazzy? And the answer is like a bit, but I don't know if it's I have Skywrath Mage. Yeah, none of these heroes are really crunching for a million, but all right, I'll take Mazzy. And I'll take Fight Through the Pain. Oh no, punished. How is there an Enchantress in the pack? This top tier hero. Butts. Yeah, I mean the hero drafting is the weirdest part of artifact draft. Like when do you move in? When do you pass? Like you're gonna end up with a brick, or like did just like 5 other people interact with this pack and choose not to take a good hero? No, it's weird. I'm not sure if I like the aspect of the draft that you only get 1 hero per pack. Legion Commander, shove it in, right in the pile. And Conflagration? Wow! Alright. Immediately off tilt, 2 Insano cards right in the pack. I'm taking them. Claymore is not going to be in the deck. And Wrath of Gold is also probably not going to be in the deck. And Strafing Run, I don't like that either. Also don't want to play New Orders if I don't have to. Alright, so shoving these in. Happy to see them. Get in the pile. Another Legionnaire and a Standard Bearer. Okay. Great packs. 4 good cards out of this pack so far. Beastmaster, no regrets. Legion Commander is a lot better than that guy. Foresight's good. Raise is risky. Compel draws a card. Like Raise could be a complete blowout or just do nothing at all. So that's it's a weird one to put in your deck. Just high risk, high reward. I've never actually played it before though, so I am going to take it. Though Compel is the safer pick, I think. Ooh, the Oath. That card is very, very, very good. So the Oath and Remesk Blessing are the best cards in the pack. They're also of the 2 colors that I basically have nothing for. I'm going to take the Oath and Armsmaster, because I don't want New Orders. Armsmaster is in my color and will almost certainly be in my deck. And if I'm gonna splash a color for a crazy effect, so the Oath is so powerful that it only really needs to be in play for 1 or 2 turns. So I'm actually totally comfortable splashing the Oath. But we'll see. And we're only 3 packs in, so we could easily just end up with 2 black heroes and splash blue. Like, we're not locked into any colors yet, but the Oath has the highest upside here. Rumosk Blessing is just, like, really good, and this is game ending. So I'm taking those 2. Oh no, we can't take Crystal Maiden. Bleh. Alright, here's 2 more cards I'm probably not playing, and 2 more. Ooh, Enchantress. Enchantress is very good. Unfortunately, we have the Oath now and not Rumosk Blessing, but how could we know? We couldn't know. It's impossible to know. Also in this pack is Bolt of Damocles and Bronze Legionnaire, though, and Lost in Time. All of these are good cards. So I might just pass on Enchantress, even though she's a really good hero, to try, because it's pack 4, and I only have 2 playable green cards. Yeah, I think I'm just off green. I have options for a black splash, but being straight blue-red seems fine if that's where we end up. But I am going to pass this great hero, which is not something I normally do. But I think green is too far gone to make it work. I'm excited about Bolt of Damocles, though. Hell yeah. Alright, Oglodi Vandal is an excellent card. Still keeping hope for that black splash alive. I don't want any other card in this deck, in this pack. Alright, I'll take Buying Time. I already have 1, and I don't want to play either of them, but I'm definitely not playing any of these. Yeah, Grazing Shot. I hate Grazing Shot so much. Alright, these are the picks. Dropped a lot of frames. Alright, I'll check that out. I fiddle with that pretty regularly. I'll check that out after the draft. Try to work that out. Corpse Tosser is great. Rookery is great. And by great, I mean just not bad. Like, I'm not slamming either of those. Red Mist Maul is cool. Yeah. I'm not playing any of the other cards. Cunning Plan draws a card. Ooh, Sven. I forgot we hadn't taken a hero yet, so the old last pick Sven. Whoa! Our faith was rewarded. Oh, Mists of Avernus. Punished on that one. Definitely can't play it, but Luna. Happy to see Luna. Someone's going to be happy with their second pick, Mists of Avernus. Someone in the world. Yeah, I can play New Orders or New Orders Forever. It's a pretty easy choice. Thank you, Artifact. I don't want to play combat training. Alright, yeah, Luna is obviously the pick. Just top tier blue hero. Happy to have her. Passing Mist sucks, but we're just not green. That's the world we live in. All the Reserves and Relentless Zombie. I actually think Relentless Zombie is a better card here because it costs 2, and what this deck wants to do is fill up the board and buy time. You have this Bolt of Damocles, Conflagration. Yeah, Call the Reserves is just not a very good card. Alright, no regrets on Beastmaster. Alright, Crippler and Burning Oil. I normally am not a big Burning Oil fan, but like I said, this deck wants to buy time and burn them out, so Burning Oil seems good. Lycan, another great hero. We're unfortunately... Actually, so let's look at this for a second. Like Skywrath Mage, if I take that out of the deck, I'll have 13 blue cards. If I add Debbie, I'll have 8. 9-10 black cards. Like, do I want to be red with a blue and a black splash, or just red-blue? I'm gonna take out the blue cards I don't actually want to play. One Cunning Plan's probably fine. And Relentless Zombie is fine if we are just red-blue. Alright, that just got a lot lower. I'm gonna take Pickoff and Hellbear Crippler here over the Rookery, just in case we end up wanting to be black. They do have some sweet black cards. Trebs for the burn plan. None of these cards are good. Though if we're on the burn plan, Self-Sabotage might be back in the rotation. It sucks that it's a random tower though. They might never play the card you sabotage, and it might deal damage to the wrong things. So just all around, no bueno. I think Cunning Plan's probably better, because it draws a card. I already have a Fight Through the Pain, right? Yeah. Though I could go for like the buying time, just block everything plan. Another Magnus. So it begins, it shall end. The Wristful Emblem is okay. And the Guard. Never gonna buy that. Alright, so Skywrath Mage, what are you bringing to the party? You're bringing Mystic Flare. Mystic Flare is totally fine, but not phenomenal. What are the black cards? So I get Escape Route, Slay, Oath, Hipfire, Vandal, and Pickoff. Pickoff, Trebs, and Escape Route. I can play Cross Lane. I don't know, I think the color consistency is just going to be better than the more powerful black cards. Alright, let me cut the black cards and then we'll build a deck. Get these crappers out of here. Still a green card lurking. Red cards. Or black cards. Alright, look at the red cards first. One Fight Through the Pain's fine. 3 Bronze Legionnaires, nice. Defensive Stance is bad. Duel's great, Pick a Fight's fine. Crippler, Spot Weakness, draws a card. Standard Bearer, Arms Master, Tosser. Raise is the only maybe, but this deck is actually tilted kind of aggressively with the creeps. And I wish I had Lightning Strikes. I think I only passed one that I could have taken that I didn't. But still, feels bad, man. Foresight, Conflagration. Conflagration feels good. And the Bolt. So, 35 cards. Relentless Zombie's back in. Cunning Plan is back in. Drawing a card never hurts. Then I could just go 3 buying time and just go for the aggro hand lock. Or I could play the Arcane Assault, which is a better card, and 2 buying times. I don't have any red playables left, right? Yeah, no, not playing any of these. Alright, so Wristful Emblem is a weird way to say this creature gets +2/+2. Like, it gets +4 health, but the -2 armor counteracts 2 of that health. And then the unit blocking equipped hero has -2 armor. So that essentially gives the attacking your unit +2 attack. But it's a different +2 attack because it can neutralize armor. Yeah, it's just like a really weird way to say +2/+2. And it's slightly different functionally. It's not literally +2/+2, but that's the base level of it. Cloak, Pike. I like the rest of these. 3 cloaks in every deck. Don't leave home without them. And a short sword. I'm not going to make a lot of money with this deck, so I don't want to fill up my fill it up with anything extra, and off we go. I just want all my red heroes up front on the opening flop, because I don't want anything to just die when it comes into play. That's the worst case scenario. All right, while this is loading, I'm gonna poke around at my my frame rate. Thanks to Sugar Warp for letting me know that it seems a little choppy. All right, the game's live. Play first, fix the stream later. All right, so I have a spot weakness, which none of their things have armor. So I could just use it to cycle, draw a card right now. That's probably better. Oh, this thing grants armor, but it doesn't have it itself. So, all right, I'm definitely saving that for a juicier opportunity. All right, spot weakness in the future is gonna happen. If Phantom Assassin, 2 Farbons. Wow. They must have good green cards if they put 2 Farbons in their deck. I'm mad when I have 1 Farbon in my deck. And Winter Wyvern is also not a great card, but Beastmaster's solid and Phantom Assassin's excellent. And spend cleaving immediately, getting a bonus kill on a creep here. Nice job, dude. So I'm gonna put Luna in lane 1. I think she is safest there. They're deploying a Farbon this turn that even if they put it in lane 1, which they probably should because it'll armor up the existing Farbon, though it will commit all of their green resources to lane 1. Okay. They bailed on that idea. Pachow! Zap something, Luna. Luna zap that. Friends. The turn 2-dimensional portal always feels amazing. Got a generous arrow here to pick off this creep. Favor. They could coup de grace this turn. That would probably, that's pretty aggressive turn 1 coup de grace, but I'm just saying they could do it. Creep versus Mazzy. Mazzy wins every fight against creeps. 3 armor is no joke. Spot weakness would in fact put an extra damage on that. I'm not interested in doing that though. Oh, gank. Are you ganking? Oh, it's not a gank trade. It's a gank kill. Unfortunately, I could pick a fight and attack Farbon, which would only cleave this for 2, and the 1 armor will save it. So they are exactly turtled up just right. I don't have 5 mana to spot weakness and pick a fight. So Phantom Assassin's gonna live to fight another day. That was a really solid gank. Oh, I have so much money. I'm gonna get this Red Mist Maul to start the... Getting Sven's attack up is important. Alright, so Winter Wyvern, are they gonna try to run away with lane 2, or are they gonna try to make a play in lane 1? Either way, I'm putting Skywrath Mage in lane 2. Hope this works. Alright. I hope this lands in front of Beastmaster. So they probably have an item to kill it. Nope, just dead. Alright. Alright, they bought 2 items for a total of 7. Rookery's cool, though I'm certainly playing Conflagration this turn. I think I'm going to play it into lane 3. This is unfortunately not piercing damage, so Phantom Assassin is going to survive the upkeep. So I am going to Conflagrate over here. Mystic Flare. It'll never have a chance. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still can't kill Beastmaster. Like, I could Rookery. I can kill Wyvern, I guess. I Rookery, Maul, and target Wyvern with this. But that plan gets foiled by any health-related item. Okay, I have the Zaptastic ability activated. So this gets a little better. I can play Red Mist Maul to bait out a trade and make them take action before they get to do anything else. Alright, so now we will see if they have an item. If they do, I can Rookery. So I can move this attack over here. I'm moving the creep to the Wyvern and not the mage to the Beastmaster because Beastmaster doesn't have anything equipped yet. Alright, perfect. Yeah, Wyvern could move. Always knew that was a line, but that means Skywrath Mage survives. And that's a good time. Next turn is my Mystic Flare turn. So I think that I'm going to save this Arcane Assault to gain initiative in lane 1 so I can Mystic Flare or Eclipse in lane 2 unopposed. Just take my crunch here. Alright, PA is in trouble. Owlbear. So if they do anything, I can pick a fight and then... Okay, that's too much. I think I am still gonna pick a fight. They have 7 mana. I am gonna pick this fight though. I'm gonna taunt Farvon and attack Farvon. That puts an extra damage on PA and it kills Farvon. Alright, cool. Farvon gets to live. Though spot weakness is never gonna be better. No money. I don't kill anything. Not the plan. Mazzy. So Farvon is likely to deploy in lane 2. I would think. Yeah, I'm gonna play Mazzy in lane 2. Get some beef in there. And I can Mystic Flare. I'm gonna have initiative, so I can Mystic Flare Beastmaster before they do anything. Before he gets to make his beast or play a red card. Standard Bearer and Foresight. Alright, I don't have enough mana to Foresight and regain initiative. So I'll just save that Foresight for the future. I really want a Mystic Flare right now. And Mystic Flare, if I target... Oh no, alright, I need to target Beastmaster because Farvon is granting the armor. That'll deal 6 to each of them. 5 to this and 6 to this. So, this is the target. That leaves Farvon dead to my hammer. Not bad. Winter's Curse.
Glad I had initiative. And Mazzy, please kill Farvon. Healing salve, sure. Alright, working through those cards. Light them up. Oh, upkeep, kill the Farvon. Feels good. I don't think I'm going to take any other actions, because I don't want to put Legion Standard Bearer right in front of PA just to die. Winter's Curse again. Whoa, that even modifies Sven with -1 attack? That was brutal. That was a very good Winter's Curse. Oh, and that moves PA next to the armor buddy. Improvements. They don't. They do have a favor, but I don't think I'm gonna be unblocked anytime soon. Yes, Money Knife. All right, lots of extra attack. You know who likes extra attack? Mazzy, because he doesn't have any of his own. So I can probably foresight pretty safely in lane 1. Just get some value back. They bought 2 things. Duel and Bronze Legionnaire. Definitely foresighting first. Another Bronze Legionnaire. And the Bolt. Alright, we've got a plan. Long-term plans, folks. So Bronze Legionnaire can trade with Farvon and eat this. And I can play Spot Weakness if necessary. Though Winter Wyvern is back online. Not a fan of that. I think I'm gonna cloak Legion Commander because she's just hanging out over here at 1 health. I don't like that. 17, 21. Yeah, I can't kill this lane. I could have played Legionnaire and a sword to kill the lane, but I think I want my action over in this lane. The Conflagration is going to kill this creep and put 1 damage on PA. Pit Fighter. That's a good card. Bronze Legionnaire has no respect for the Pit Fighter, though. I'm going to play 1 over here, threaten this Farvon, make them do something to protect it. Winter Wyvern jumping over there. And then Bronze Legionnaire. Oh, I should have dueled Farvon. I guess it's not too late. I have Bronze Legionnaire here, no respect. 2 armor, too big. Yeah, I should have dueled Farvon before they even started playing cards. Potion. So I'm gonna knife before I duel so I get extra money. I hope they don't do something good in green right now. Do I have a better duel? I guess if I hold on to duel, Traveler's Cloak. Okay, now I'm gonna duel because it's no longer dying. I was thinking about if I have a good duel on PA next turn, which Conflagration would in fact put PA in duel range for Sven. So hopefully I draw another duel. So I can Rookery to deal damage to Winter Wyvern. I think I want to do that. Yeah, that's a free 4 damage there, and the Pit Fighter is just bouncing off this guy's armor anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take some action in this lane to stabilize it. Ugh. Gross. At least I didn't die.
I'm gonna make a lot of money in this lane though. 16. Alright, so they get Farvon and Beastmaster next turn. I have this Sven and Knight, or Mage, Skywrath Mage. Alright, extra health, more cards, and more attack. Yeah, more cards are going to be nice. Like, I really want to be able to Eclipse one of these lanes. Alright, so I want to be able to Eclipse, and I want to be able to duel. I'm like just dead to a Gloaty Vandal in lane 2. And Coup de Grace is live in both lanes actually because they have a black hero. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here with both of them. They're probably going both. Oh, they didn't go both. All right. Committing one of their heroes to lane 2, they're just really making sure that they win it. I respect that. Come on, Eclipse. Nope, that's not it. Erase is also not it. Eclipse? But oh, Reinforcement is not the worst card I've ever seen though. So I can reinforce lane 2 to buy me some more time. Or I can reinforce lane, yeah, I think reinforcing lane 3 is going to do the most good work. Because that's the lane where I want to get him into bolt range. Because committing the extra hero to lane 2 definitely slowed me down there. Alright, I'm going to buy some time. Come on, spike the good ones. No Primal Roar. Alright, the rest of this stuff doesn't matter. Smash. Beastmaster's Loyal Beast has arrived. Legion Standard Bearer will kill Winter Wyvern and absorb 3 damage there. The tower is still living to fight on. Untested Grunt. The tower is now dead. That's alright. I think I need to play Spot Weakness now to draw a card. Alright, there's Eclipse. Got a plan. And I'm gonna let Mazzy attack this creep and get the gold for it rather than Beastmaster. Alright, bash. This one's dead. Lane 1 is dead for me, lane 2 is dead for them. And now we're fighting in lane number 3. Alright, I hope I don't get Coup de Grace. I would really like to Eclipse right now. For 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one thing, no, their whole board dies if they pass initiative here without healing or deploying a creep or something. Caught unprepared. I'm totally prepared. That was a weird card to spend mana on after I just bought 3 things at the store. I hope that means I locked their Coup de Grace. Or I locked 1 item, but I hope this is Coup de Grace and they can't play it. I'm gonna get to Eclipse them into the Stone Age. Ramusk Blessing, no! That's a good counter to Eclipse, but I'm still doing it.
Oh shit, I should have played Ristful Emblem first. That would have softened up PA. No worry. Oh, I also had this. Yeah, I did not play this turn perfectly. That's safe to say. All right, but all of their things are dying. Farbon's dead. This is dead to Conflagration. I guess Farbon's coming down. It could save it. Oh, +5 siege right on time. Draw more cards, more attack, more health. All right, it's going to be Farbon versus Sven and Mage in lane 3. And I can use Luna and Arcane Assault to get initiative in lane 1. I can steal initiative. Make all the plays I want to make. Potion. Ooh, duel. Do I have a good duel? No, I have nothing good really going on down here. Conflagration doesn't kill anything. Farbon is... Alright, so Mystic Flare is not great. Alright, so I think I want a Mystic Flare, or Arcane Assault in lane 3, and that'll put him under 20. Or no, I'm gonna Red Mist Maul, replacing the weapon that Farbon is already holding. Duel doesn't kill anything. Oh, I guess this is on a kind of real clock. I could have put some extra attack there. Alright, so I'm gonna activate Skywrath Mage's ability. Start there. Corrosive Mist. Condemn all equipped items. Okay. I'm glad I have this other Red Mist Maul. So Mystic Flare. If I target one of the side things, or yeah, I want to clear this out. This is not going to kill Farbon. It's only going to put 6 damage on it, but it'll make it dead to combat, and it clears out the creeps. And how is this creep still alive? Didn't this just take 4 damage with -1 armor? Weird. But the mighty Red Mist Maul is back. Now I'm glad this creep didn't die. I want that siege damage. Alright, Stonehall Pike on Sven. That's the combo. And Cloak. Alright, so now I'm pretty sure I win. So their tower is going to be at less than 20. And Arcane Assault will get me initiative in lane 1, and then I can bolt in lane 3. Unless they have some way to retake initiative in lane 2. Like a fight through the pain or something. Hopefully they're going to be counting on just like coup de grace. And it's going to be too late. Yeah, Bolt of Damocles is a plan all by itself. I had a draft on Monday where I had 3 bolts in my deck. That draft was a lot of fun. We did get 5 wins off it. If you want to check that out, it's on my YouTube channel. The link's in the chat. All right, so do I showboat a little first? So I can God Strength and Arcane Assault? Strength and Assault. Boop. Take that initiative. Oh, I can take initiative again. If they do have fight through the pain, I can fight through even more pain. No effects. I got him. Woo!
That was awesome. Thanks, deck. Needed it. Upkeep kill on Farvon. And that smoky crater where once was your tower now is nothing. That was pretty sweet. The arcane spell getting initiative, then drawing a card that re-gets initiative, then they got initiative, then I got initiative, then bolt. That was freaking sweet. Feels good, man. Real good. All right, new opponent. They also have a Luna and a Prelix Venomancer. We definitely have them beat on hero quality overall. And we should win a lot of just early hero smashes. Crippler. Get that arrow. Yes. Bite that snake. And modifying this to have one attack. Not bad. I wish there was a creep here so I could cleave this thing to death. But no, I'm just being greedy. They're thinking hard. Rookery. Rook at this. Smash here. Wait, there's a Slay in my deck? How did this happen? I don't have any black heroes. Whoops. I guess we missed that one during deck building. Gonna have to take that out of the deck after this round. Bummer. So we're down one card for the game. Man. Guess I should have done a more thorough check. All right, Luna. I think I want Luna. They're going to put Magnus in lane 1. This Venomancer is just not long for this world. So I guess if Plague Ward pings combat or melee creep, then Venomancer can theoretically survive, but Sven will cleave it, so no worries there. Luna's going to be the safest in lane 2, I think. They're not going to double up green heroes here. Wow. You've proven me wrong, opponent. They're either a genius or a fool. Alright, duel. I'm not wasting a duel on this thing that's about to die anyway. Man, this Slay is so tilting. And I just have to look at it the whole game. I wish I could just, like, throw it over there. Put it in a different pile. Alright, get out of here, Venomancer. That's a clean lane. Prelix will not stand against my Sven. Okay, so duel doesn't seem very good here. Portal. If they have Empower, that will kill one of these. But Luna will survive another turn, most likely. I guess they could Empower twice. They have double mana here. So that's a juicy raise target. You can go into next turn. They think they have mana, but they don't. Surprise, no mana. The worst kind of surprise.
I hope Luna pings my creep and not my, Ooh, that was a good empower. Actually getting a hero trade. Uh-oh. Can they empower them both? Alright. That was a strong empower. Farvon is a weak hero. Nice, got it. So I could duel Luna and just make sure they do nothing, but I think I'd rather just battle. They have 4 cards and it's turn 2. There's not a whole lot they could do that I care about here. Like, duel still works if they have Cunning Plan or Compel. So, no worries. Ventriloquy, okay. Yeah, so that's the kind of spell that I totally wasn't worried about. Right, that's gone. I have 18 gold. That's a lot. Boop, boop. 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 Big money. Just draw 4 cards out of the store turn 2. Feels real nice. Alright, Prelix is coming down. They have 2 empty lanes. I wonder what their plan is here. Eclipse is going to be at 3. I'm going to let Sven handle lane 1 and put Skywrath Mage in lane 2. Alright, so weapons. Sven likes weapons. Stonehall Cloak on Luna sounds pretty good. Sword on Luna might also be good. Though Sword on Sven sounds even better. Yeah. They have Farvon. Alright, so spot weakness might actually eclipse some armor at some point. Alright, zap. Alright, cloak Luna. And hope to survive. I can flask and cloak Luna. I can make Luna pretty huge. Cloak, also cloak. Flask. I don't think I need to also flask her. I can wait on that. Yeah, nice. And so I don't think I need to cloak Legion Commander. I'll cloak Skywrath Mage, toughen him up a bit. And smash. $5 gold, that's good for this. Legion Commander. Lane 2. That's an easy one. I'm not going to double up red, and I already have 2 heroes to 0 here. So Luna needs the help the most in lane 2. Duel is going to be really good here. So I also have Eclipse at the ready. So I'm pretty well set up to beat up lane 2. Oh, they went all 3 lane 3. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, their lane 2 is super tough. A little too tough to get eclipsed. Mystic Flare could be good in lane 2, though. Alright, what you got? Do you have an eclipse? I hope not. So Mystic Flare kills Prelix. It does not kill Magnus. He has too many neighbors. Okay, cool. Alright, Prelix is gone. Alright, green spells only. Still not going to Fountain Flask. I'll let Luna continue to just hang out over there. Alright, Mazzy is gonna die. I only have heal. I don't have actual plus health. I think I'm gonna negative armor the Farvon and then go for an Eclipse if they don't do anything super punishing in response. Then Eclipse for 4. They had the Eclipse. Okay. Ooh, they missed. Alright. Get you back. Wow. That creep just ate half the Eclipse. Alright, we both missed with our Eclipses. Bummer. Rookery. You're taking 8. You've taken 8. Alright. Survive. That sucks. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. This is going to get upkeep killed. Unless I get a creep in the lane, I guess. Because they're going to get a Plague Ward over here. Do I need more heals? I guess. Yeah, I'll take it. It's weird how early they abandoned lane 1. Alright, so my creeps are all going into lane 1. So they're going to get... I guess it's 50-50 if they get an upkeep kill on Mage. Yep, they got it. Alright, Plague Ward is going to kill Mage in the upkeep. I should not have healed it. Should have thought about that a little more. Alright, 1 down. I think I have to focus on lane 2 now. So if I duel Magnus, the duel deals 5 and retaliate deals 1. That's not enough. Champion of the Ancient. That's a big animal. Spot weakness doesn't... Is it a hero? Oh, it is a hero. Okay, so I can spot weakness, so this gets Pierce. And then that should kill Magnus. Yeah, I should be able to duel Magnus for lethal now with Retaliate. They're out of mana. They can regrow their mana. I should have raised first to make sure they can't regrow their mana. That was a mistake. Raising there is free. Though killing Magnus also ensures that they don't play any more spells this turn. Yep, nice. Retaliation. Heal Luna. And Pike Luna. Make my monster grow. And she just Agent of Stonehall here. Do I want to heal this? Prelix is coming down. So they could Prelix if they have another. Yeah, if they deploy Prelix here and have an Eclipse, I definitely want these to be as tough as possible. Right, nice. This is dead. Yeah, Luna and Plague Ward both beating the crap out of that card. So I'm just gonna focus on lane 2. They have no hero there currently. I'm gonna put Mazzy there, and they're gonna put Prelix there. I don't have initiative. If they do anything, I get initiative back. And I'll have Eclipse.
I'm several turns away from Bolt, but it is a long-term plan. So Eclipse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currently is a clear. It'll be for 6 when I do it. Prelix will be in the lane though, so it won't be a full clear. One thing will survive. Alright, they're playing super carefully to maintain initiative. Yeah, heal is worth more than health because both of these already have a health item on. Alright, my creeps all going to lane 1 again, right where I want them. Prelix is in 2, as we imagined. So they didn't pass initiative though, which means they're hoping for an eclipse. God strength, God strength. I guess since I don't have initiative anyway, I might as well make Sven into a monster. Alright, let's dodge this eclipse. Mazzy is a kind of a sitting duck. He's very bad against eclipse, piercing damage in multiples of 3. Uh-oh. Here we go. Luna died. Boo, boo, boo. Duel does not 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Duel does not kill. So I could Arms Master, and it's just like 50-50 whether or I could God Strength. Yeah, so if I God Strength, then they regrow their mana, then I fight. Alright, that sounds good. I'm gonna God Strength here, actually. Make Mazzy kill this monster, and then Mazzy can just duel the Prelix. Alright. Regrow your mana. And, oh no, I don't have duel, I have Pick a Fight, I'm so dumb. I planned that out so carefully and then just did nothing. Alright, fine. Go to combat. Oh, that sucks. There's so much to keep track of. Oh, the second eclipse. No big deal. Yeah, I should have raised. If I was paying attention and knew what card was in my hand, I would have raised instead of picked a fight. Or instead of dueled. Ugh. That one was 100% my own stupid fault. Ugh. Those. I have initiative though. I'm gonna be able to eclipse for 7. Oh, this lane's dead for Xaxes. That's nice. So I'm gonna arrive in this lane and eclipse right away. And hope that Prelix and Magnus die. A lot to ask. I'm still a turn away from Bolt of Damocles, so not ready to go there. Man, I had it. I fooled myself. There's a lot to keep track of in this game. It's very complicated. Ugh. There's a good chance that I lose now because I did that instead of winning. Luna is not where I thought she was. So yeah, I have to just Hail Mary and Eclipse into this. Oh, they got both their creeps deployed here too. Jeez. I guess if Eclipse picks off even a couple of these creeps or something, then I could. Oh man. Steel Reinforcement is huge over here, but I lose initiative to do it. Have they played all their eclipses? I think they did, right? Yeah, they played all 3 eclipses. Alright, I am going to reinforce over here. I think that has to be done. And then I'm also going to
Smeevil over here. I have to put that somewhere. Alright, so I have an Ancient Kill over here. They do need to win this turn. See what happens. I don't like how close this is, and it's totally my fault that it is close at all. Raise on either of the last two turns would have... Like, I just have not used Raise properly. I've never played with this card. And it shows. Thunderhide pack. Wow. Alright, so how do I get out of this? I need to take 11 damage off the board. So I think I need to shoot this only targets a hero, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot Magnus with the negative armor. 4, 5, 6. I'm in a bad spot here, folks. Oh, they gave the armor right back. So, Mystic Flare versus... Mystic Flare is just not good enough. Alright, gotta hope for the best here. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Just took literally 1 damage off the board. Ugh. I threw this one away. Feels bad. So, like, it's a mixed bag of, like, knowing you lost because of a play you made. Like, at least you can identify what the mistake was. Like, I'd rather lose where I made a mistake than lose where there's nothing I can do about it, because I can fix that in the future, but it also... Yeah, just, like, thinking a card in my hand was a different card, that shit is really embarrassing. But time to get into the next one. Alright, these heroes are a mixed bag from the opponent. Bounty Hunter's a good one, Enchantress is a good one, Ursa's fine. And what were the other two? Were they bad? Yeah, Abaddon and Magnus. Magnus is fine. Abaddon's not good. Alright, at least I dodged Bounty Hunter with a creep. And Legion Commander is good at killing Enchantress. Sven. These two are just gonna trade. And Sven does cleave this creep out of the way. And I have Armsmith that can pump Sven. I like that. So time to decide where Luna's going. Probably lane 3. They're deploying an Abaddon. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna put... They're probably gonna put him in 2. And I'm gonna put Luna in 3. Because I want to make sure that Armsmaster hits Sven. I don't want to accidentally buff Luna. The Sven exists to fight, Luna exists to cast Eclipse. Alright, opponent. Deploy your hero. Let's go. Get Bounty Hunter. Yes. Pick out the creep and Bounty Hunter, even better. Oh, duel. I'm a big fan of Duel. Now I'm less of a fan of Duel. They won their coin flip. So now Duel just kills me instead of just kills their thing. Alright, where do I want to reinforce with my steel? Probably the black lane. That's the most aggressive lane. Though this lane will probably turn into a slugfest pretty quickly. With Abaddon, he tends to do that. Alright, yeah, I'll reinforce lane 2. Stupid coin flip. I feel like they should just give Bounty Hunter 11 attack because the opponent always wins the coin flip anyway. Alright, I'm ready to Arms Master. I'm going to play Arms Master to the right. Okay, a track on Kefi. Ambitious. This thing has 3 armor, don't you know? Alright, so I'm playing Arms Master to the right to try to attack Abaddon. Because Ursa's gonna die anyway. Alright, didn't work. Worth a shot. Rumusk Blessing. That's annoying. A good thing I put armor in this lane. Probably gonna need it. Luna, zapped Enchantress. So I could duel Enchantress and just, you know, take this lane, make sure no shenanigans happen. Yeah, that sounds fine. That'll also make sure the creeps die because they lose regeneration. All right, give me some money. Scroll sword. More health. I always like more health. So this is actually a really tough deployment because I don't want Skywrath Mage to just die to Bounty Hunter. And it's a 50-50 chance that it lands in front of Bounty Hunter. They're going to play Magnus into lane 3 pretty confidently in that. This creep might just kill Ursa. That would be nice. Alright, I am going to put Skywrath Mage here because I don't want it to get run over by Ursa. I have better odds over here that it gets to fight on, and I can protect it with Duel if I need to. Yeah, dodged it. Okay, so Bounty Hunter is attacking Mazzy anyway, so dueling it is kind of free. Though Relentless Zombie in front of Bounty Hunter saves me a whole lot of damage. And then I can save my duel for something else. Sword, okay. My zombie is relentless. So this thing has Death Shield, which means if it dies, it comes back with 1 health. So they have to smash through this thing twice. It's a big save on Mazzy. Now I have to decide if I want to sword or cloak. What I want to do with these two. I probably want to cloak Luna. I could sword Mazzy. Sven does not have a sword yet. Hipfire. Okay, now I'm gonna cloak Skywrath Mage for sure. If they have initiative because of the card they played. Yeah, Luna is not dying straight up. Like, they do have to have another thing to kill her. So I could activate this ability, and that would put Bounty Hunter to 1, but that doesn't actually help. Yeah, that doesn't change the clock. Doing it next turn is the same. Alright. Crunch. Get crunched. Thank you, Armor Wall. You're doing your job. That ended up in the right place. My creep did not show up to kill Ursa. Instead, it's just going to get eaten by Abaddon. The old 50-50 crush him, get crushed. But that's the game. That's why it's interesting. I love how Legion Commander's jumping in the fight over here, really killing the crap out of this creep. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Kill the crap out of this creep. Right, Luna, alright. That's empowered. So if I put a sword, that would be 8. It takes 7 from the fight because of armor. And then 1 from, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Time to draw some cards. Portal and Corpse Tosser. Right, they have Enchantress coming down. I want my sword wherever Enchantress is, probably. Like, save it for Mazzy. Like, putting 2 extra damage on Magnus, is that worth doing? Does that do anything? I don't think that does anything. I'll just hold on to my sword. Alright, the weirdo +2/+2 effect. I'll take it. Not many items in this game buff 2 stats, so that is a pretty cool item. Alright, we're on the 6 mana turn. The magic, Eclipse, or Mystic Flare party bus. So if they pass initiative without healing or buffing Bounty Hunter, Mystic Flare will actually kill both creeps and the hunter. It'll deal 4 to each one. Alright, Enchantress in lane 3. Leaning hard on Bounty Hunter over here. Sven with the big cleave. Reinforcement, Crippler. Oh my god, the Censor. That is just about the perfect card. I'm gonna do the armor trick here. And Censor, this card's so good. It's a minion that's just strong on rate anyway. Just a 2/8 for 4 is pretty big. And it also just randomly stops your opponent from Mystic Flaring your board this turn. Alright, this Corpse Tosser is going over here because it'll deal 6 piercing damage to the enemy immediately. That sounds good. So what do I want to do in this lane? I could further reinforce this lane, or I could play Crippler. Unfortunately, Duel will just still be a trade. Is this my best use of Crippler? I think so. Oh, maybe not. Ugh. This game is hard. Yeah, I'm gonna reinforce this lane again. Make sure no BS befalls me. Oh no, the golden ticket. Here comes the BS. Alright, I hope that was just like a traveler's cloak and not some 25 gold item. Remember earlier tonight when my golden ticket gave me the vestments that with the rapid deploy and unbeatable +3 armor, everything? That was a good lottery ticket. Oh, this opponent. Taking their sweet time, Mr. Ben Quigley 2. That sounds like an email address to me, not a name. Alright, so... Ooh, I could duel Abaddon right now before it gets to heal. I would lose Sven over it, but like to the Ursa, not to the duel. That sounds worth it though, like Abaddon getting to heal versus not getting to heal, big deal. Get out of here, Abaddon. And then these two can just maul each other. I think I will play my Hellbear first though. The Omex Arena, no! Oh, I'm looking forward to raising that. So Wristful Emblem essentially grants +2 health, which is not enough to save that. You need to be a Harvard scientist to do the math on Wristful Emblem because of the weird way that card works. But I am quite sure that these heroes are just going to die, and I'm not going to gain any... my opponent's going to draw 2 cards right away. Luna's coming down next turn for me. They're getting nothing. Yeah, I will continue to hang on to the sword. Alright, my bear and my creep can just pound this lane a little bit. Alright, Corpse Tosser. You're gonna show up. You're gonna toss so many corpses. Bummer. I think this will save her. Haha! Did the math correctly. Oh, now she's dead. Man, Vool Martyr? Get out of here with Vool Martyr. I'm putting Corpse Tosser over here so it doesn't get cleaved by Magnus. Alright, get wrecked, jerk. Freaking Vool Martyr. Like the only two mana creep in the game. Alright, Maul. Another emblem. Can I possibly figure out the math on that card twice? I think heal is better because Skywrath Mage is looking a little soft. Luna go in lane 3. Or I could just take my medicine in lane 3, let Luna charge up here. Luna would get to Dimensional Portal. Then I can jam my big reds into lane 3 next turn. But they get Ursa and Abaddon next turn too. It's so hard. Putting Luna into 2. Let her hang out there, push this advantage. Hope that my opponent doesn't heal Bounty Hunter or kill Skywrath Mage, because I'd really like to Mystic Flare this thing. Alright, what do you got? Payday. Okay, that gives you an ass load of money, but also makes your hero die. Flat. That's gone. Nice. So I could Red Mist Maul the Skywrath Mage right now, and that would put an extra 5 damage here. Bolt of Damocles is in my deck somewhere. Alright, go maul him. I'm also going to heal this. And I will sword Mazzy. Just make my push on this lane. Well, I'm on 7 mana, so I can Dimensional Portal and Buying Time right now. That's pretty sweet. Come on, Buying Time. RNGesus, save me. Praise be unto you. Alright, this lane is in some trouble. See if they have any cards to play to add to the threat. So now I have to decide if I want to put... So they have 2 empty lanes that they're losing. Like, they need to respect both of these lanes. I guess they could decide to just give up on one of them. Alright, if they played Verdant Refuge over here, they're either going to split their hero deploys into 1 and 2, or they're going to put them both in 1. Alright, they have 30 gold. Please don't ruin my life. Two creeps deployed in lane 2. So I'm going to jam Sven into lane 1. And Legion Commander into lane 2. I'm making my push in lane 1 and 2 right now. They don't have lethal on the 3rd lane yet. So it's time to get aggressive here. If I can take... I might be able to take both of these lanes right now, but I definitely need to at least present lethal into each one. And I have initiative. That's a pretty big deal right now. So that means I get to Eclipse. Though Eclipse is only at 4 charge, and these things both have enormous health. So Eclipse actually isn't even good. Alright. That looks like 16 damage. Is that the current number? Yes, because of Red Mist Maul. Nice. So I'm gonna start with Standard Bearer, and then I can still Rookery, and I can still do the Armor Blast. They have so many cards in their hand. Yeah, I can still Hellbear or Rookery. Like Hellbear over here, a surprise 7 power. Should probably be good enough. I'm not even sure. Like even Thunderhide Pack. I guess that eats Sven and saves a bunch of damage there. Though -7 +7. No, even a Thunderhide Pack in front of Sven doesn't save this tower this turn. And this one, oh, Champion of the Ancient, that's a hell of a thing. That's still fine though. Cloak saves Sven, and Hellbear kills the tower. I don't think there are any 1 mana plays that can change any of this. I'm gonna do the negative armor thing to these before I play Hellbear. So if they have any items or other tricks. Move equipped heroes enemy neighbors to random other lanes. Okay, so I better play this. So that will actually save this tower because Skywrath Knights, Skywrath Knight lost the siege, Alright, this is getting interesting. Sven lives to fight again, and I have these, oh, this thing's getting cleaved, that's annoying. And obviously my hero ended up in this lane that I was already winning. That's gonna be a huge punisher. Wish one ended up over here so I could at least continue making plays. Alright, healing that doesn't bother me. Alright, this is gonna be super tight. I have no heroes to deploy. I have 4 heroes in lane 2. Yeah, both of my heroes from the guard got thrown into lane 2. Dumb. And they get to deploy Bounty Hunter into lane 1 next turn. And I'm not gonna have any money because I can't kill anything. Short sword. Slows the clock down a little bit. Demagicking Maul. I don't have any of those. Alright. It's ugly. Need to put Rookery over here. I might need that. I can't afford a stupid arrow. Smash. Alright, this one is not dying. Not yet, anyway. They could have Thunderhide Pack, but I think if they had Thunderhide Pack, they would have played it over here. No, they played Champion of the Ancient, so they did play a big dumb green thing. Remusk Blessing over there. Okay. I'm not trying to kill their cards over there. I'm trying to kill their tower. What does this race look like? This race is really slow. Like, I can't even really threaten the Ancient, not in a reasonable time frame. I guess if I draw Bolt of Damocles in the next 2 turns, and this lane doesn't die somehow, like with my good random creep placement, because that's the only plan. That's plan A, B, and C right now. That Nick Tasha's guard certainly smashed me now. Oh, good. They have a blink dagger. Jeez. Blink dagger is actually just like medium minus right now. Because they still need to win this lane somehow. Though I guess all my heroes are stuck in. Like, they've just locked up this lane. So that's not even true. That's still blocking. Come on, creeps. Go in useful places. Alright, lanes 1 and 3. Those are the best places for my creeps. So now we learn if they put Bounty Hunter in 1 or in 3. They got a creep deploy here. That sucks. That's going to block this, and they're going to be safe. So they don't know that. Like, if I draw a duel and just pick off a blocking creep, their tower could die here. Unfortunately, my Corpse Tosser's already played. That would win the lane. Alright, they're thinking hard about this one. Alright, it's going into lane 3. Oh, I got a super generous arrow there. Ursa smashing this creep. Alright, come on, red cards. Give me something I can actually play. Bronze Legionnaire. I guess that technically fits the bill. So he's taking 3. I can make him take 11 instead. But Nixia's guard. Ooh, I actually kind of want to draw out a Nixia's guard activation. It will kill this lane, but it could put Sven into lane 3 where I need him more. Alright, Legionnaire. I really want this Nix's Guard to get activated. And I'm gonna raise next, I think. Ogre Conscript, okay. Draw out this Nix's Guard. Oh, why isn't that killing it? Oh, because it has armor. Try to give it less armor. Alright, so this tower living another turn is nice. Also, Sven dying is great. So I'll have to survive 2 more turns before I can do anything with Sven. Though he's not doing anything here. This Blink Dagger is going to get me, though. Next turn, they can blink Enchantress back to lane 3 and just continue fighting there. Alright, that was cool. Live another day. Check that off. Well, just continue bashing this tower, I suppose. And if I draw any creep, they're actually dead to the Ancient Kill. And this tower's taking 0 right now, and theirs is taking 4. So I am like weirdly okay. Though not excited about my chances. Okay. I want to draw a Bolt of Damocles. That's the plan right now. I can get an Ancient Kill with Bolt, or any like big red creep also does it. Oh, so many draws. I got no creeps over here, that's bad. Alright, come on, Bolt of Damocles. No. Yes! Alright, let's see if they blink their Enchantress into lane 3, if they respect the kill. Oh my god. This could be the bananas. This could be the best thing. Exactly turn 10. The Bolt. I have initiative. They just have to decide if I can put up 10 more damage or not. Alright, they're putting more damage into this lane. They've already thoroughly won. Okay, that's great. Alright, just don't blink dagger. I'm still probably okay even if they dagger. Shit. Alright, they figured it out. The opponent is smart. Alright, so I have initiative. I'm going to bolt to the tower and hope it's good enough. I don't know what they could really do to stop it. But in we go. I guess they could... I don't think there's any one creep that they could play to save them. 6, 8. Yeah, they need to stop 9 damage, and my biggest thing is 8 power. So they need to produce 2 blockers right now. Oh, I hope they have nothing. This freaking Blink Dagger. God, that card's so good. No! Yep, I'm dead.
Man, this stupid card. This card and the Roseleaf Wall summoning card. And they would have had to get lucky with that. Damn. That was so close. Yeah, that Nixia's Guard throwing both of my heroes into lane 2 was super unlucky. And they had Blink Dagger and I didn't, so good job, opponent. Alright, well, that was that. We drew the 1-outer, but the opponent played in a way that didn't lose to the 1-outer. Unfortunately, they were able to gain 7 life. That feels bad. The old 1-win drafto. Alright, well, after all that, I'm done for the night. It's a few minutes early, but I'm not going to start another draft with 15 minutes left. If you had fun hanging out, like, follow, check out my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter. I'm on all the things, so talk, hang out. Usually do better than that, but those were good games, even though I lost. So there was a lot to enjoy about those games and how they played out. The opponent last round did play very well, so good for them. But I am done for the night, and I will be back here tomorrow night with more of the same. And I am not going to stream next Monday or Wednesday because of Christmas. I am hosting Christmas for the family. They're coming to my house, so I can't really be on the computer for huge amounts of time while I'm hosting the family. So I'll be back Thursday, though, and I'm not working on Thursday, so I might do a longer stream than normal. So I'll see you tomorrow and then a week from tomorrow. And like, follow, check me out on Twitter, do all the things, tell your friends. Thanks for hanging out. Good night.